You can measure the size of an elephant. You can clock the speed of a cheetah, but you can't quantify the heart of a kings, queens, and in-betweens. Welcome to Dr. Boxing Talk. Stream starts now.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, what it do? Good, great, grand, early morning to y'all, wonderful, beautiful people. We are here. We would have been here a little earlier, but they weren't showing the fight on Tubi. I mean not Tubi, Roku. I had to find it on Tubi. On Roku, I was watching Michaela Mayer, old Michaela Mayer broadcaster for training camp before she fought Spencer Mayer. So that's on Top Rank, you know what I'm saying? And then when they finally, so I went to Tubi and I caught it. And then if they finally showed it on Roku, but it was already 4 rounds in. So I don't know what Top Rank got going on, but I almost didn't go live because I thought they weren't going to show the fight at all, man. But we are here. We are here. We are here. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for that. You know what I'm talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, brethren and sisters, hermanos, mi hermanas, ladies and lads, dude and dudettes, kings and queens and everything in between. Y'all know what time it is. Doctors in the house. So, and then we just had the fight. It was stopped by technical decision because of a headbutt. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. And it looks like Calderon took the L. And Masuda took the W. You see what I'm saying? Let's get right to it, man. But you know how we always start our shows? We always start off with a prayer. You know, so let's go ahead and thank the Most High. So join me and bow your heads on this early Monday morning. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for your blessings. We thank you for all that you have done, all that you continuously do for us. You know, we just thank you on this week of Thanksgiving, you know, not just in light of the holiday, but and in observance of the holiday, but just to be thankful for life, you know, and thank you for today and all the past days that we've seen up until this point. We just want to ask you for continued strength and renewed strength to live out today and the rest of the week and step out on the right foot, you know, keep our priorities straight, keep our objectives clear, and our missions altruistic, but most importantly, let us keep our minds and our thoughts and our tongues on you. In Jesus' name. Amen. Let's get it, man. Let's wait till this next fight. I don't know who's fighting next, to be honest. Let me look at this fight card. I haven't looked at the fight card. Just know that I don't know. Wait. Is this a co-main? It might be the co-main. Hold on. I don't think so, but let me look at the fight card. Be honest, it could very much well be the co-main. And then the main event, because the main event is Tenshin Nasukawa, who has an exhibition with Floyd under his belt, against Inouye, but not Naoya Inouye, Takuma Inouye, the former WBA bantamweight champ, until he lost to Seiya Sutsumi, and the younger brother of the monster, pound for pound, top 3 pound for pound fighter right now, Naoya Inouye. So his younger brother. He also has a cousin, for those of you that don't know. He has a cousin named Koki Inouye. So Inouye kind of run deep in boxing, They run deep in boxing. But today we are watching Takuma Inouye taking on the undefeated Tenshin Nasukawa, man. I'm actually going with Tenshin Nasukawa, to be honest, though. I think Tenshin Nasukawa is going to take it. Actually, no, this is not the co-main. According to the list, we still have Tomoya Suboy. Oh, yes, right. Yeah, 2-0 Tomoya Suboy taking on the legend Carlos Cuadras. I forgot Carlos Cuadras fights on this card. And then we also have the Alim is fighting as well. I forgot about that. So, yeah, we got some fights to watch. So, hopefully, Top Rank will allow these fights to transpire in a timely fashion, which is not really Top Rank's MO. You know what I'm talking about? They like to have you wait in 30 years for 3 fights. A fight a decade. So let's see how it goes, man. Let's see. I'm trying to get the full card. I see the main card. I'm trying to see the full card, though. I'm trying to see the full card. Okay, yeah, so we are at the main card. We just saw Masuda versus Calderon. Yep, we just saw that Masuda took the victory. Stopped due to an accidental head clash. That was a nasty cut. So next one is Suboy versus Cuadras. Carlos Cuadras is a guy that, like I say, he's a legendary fighter. Has about I think he has 50 fights now? Yeah, I think he's like 44-5-1. And one of his losses came to Bam Rodriguez, Bam, who we just saw beat Puma Martinez. So let's see how it goes, man. And woman. So we have a little intermission right now, man. And woman. See what this the heck? Man, Roku might have some good shows, man. They got some good commercials, man. Some interesting looking shows for the free ski. I don't know, man. I might have to tap into Roku or Tubi a little bit more. What the heck? Oh, that's Fear Factor stuff. Yeah, I'm not going for that. Got them eating slugs and all that stuff or whatnot. But yeah, man. So Bam Rodriguez is unified champion, man. Trying to be undisputed. Let's see what he does, man. Let's see if he gets the winner of Wilibardo Garcia and Kenshiro Taraji. Because remember, Kenshiro Taraji is moving up for his debut at junior bantamweight, right? 115. So he's coming off of a loss against Sandoval. It's a good fight, but I think the rightful winner won. You know what I'm saying? The rightful person won. And we'll see what he does against Wilibardo Garcia. I think Kenshiro Taraji is going to beat Wilibardo Garcia. But we'll see, man. The current IBF champion. That's the 4th and last belt that Bam Rodriguez has to get at his 115-pound conquest. So we'll see if he could secure that. Let's see if he actually gets that fight in a timely fashion and they don't try to, if they don't have any mishaps or any obstacles in their in the negotiations, you know, because, you know, that happens too sometimes. So, which I don't think they will. That's one thing about the lower weights that I love, is that there's less politics. You know, there's less politics and tricks at the lower weights. They usually fight each other, organize those fights pretty quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because there's less attention, you know, so there's less things to fight about. You know, yeah, everybody wants to be the man because only the man really gets the attention like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, it's not a coincidence that people want to see Bam Rodriguez fight Junto Nakatani, or Junto Nakatani fight Inouye, or Inouye fight Bam. And Bam is not even in their same division. He's not even in the division below. He's in 2 divisions below Naoya Inouye. And then Junto Nakatani, he's making his debut at 122 in his next fight against Sebastian Hernandez on the undercard of Naoya Inouye versus David Picasso Romero. So yeah, a lot of people just want to throw. They just heard, oh, that guy's little, he must fight Inouye. They got to fight each other. Nah, man. Now I will say this though: the smaller weights, they are closer. The weight classes have less between them. You know what I'm saying? There's less disparity between There's less of a pound differential between the weight classes. You know what I'm saying? So like 118 and 115, that's only 3-pound difference. 115 to 122 is only a 7-pound difference. You know, so it is a little bit easier and more realistic for these guys at different divisions to fight each other. But still, at the same time, you know what I'm saying, Bam Rodriguez only has 1 more belt to get. So I think that it'll be better if he goes and tries to fully conquer 115, junior bantamweight or super flyweight, whatever you want to call it. Same thing. And get that last belt, that IBF belt, man. I think that'd be appropriate. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, the next fight is for that IBF title. Wilibardo Garcia will be defending his belt against Kishiro Amazing Boy Taraji. And I have Taraji winning that fight. But I have Bam Rodriguez stopping Taraji in devastating fashion, to be honest. But Wilibardo Garcia could win, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just considering his past, he lost to Paul Butler. He lost to Alejandro Santiago, another guy that Junto Nakatani stopped. I think Kichiro Taraji would beat him. But it doesn't matter. I think Bam Rodriguez will beat them both in the same night. Kenshiro Taraji and Wilibardo Garcia, so it doesn't really matter. Let's get this fight popping, man. So we had Riku Masuda just beat Miguel Calderon. It got stopped due to an accidental headbutt. Accidental unintentional head clash. Nasty cut. Masuda took the victory. Next up, we're looking for Suboy versus the legend, Carlos Cuadras. Shout out to V in the building. What's good, brethren? Big member in the building. Don't forget to smack that like button, man. First thing you should do is smack that like button. Everybody should smack the like button. And he said, how you feel about TENSHIN Nasukawa versus Takuma Inoue? I think it's going to be a good fight, man. I'm leaning towards TENSHIN Nasukawa, but Takuma Inoue is a former champion, right? He's not too far removed from being a WBA belt holder at Bantamweight, right? He just lost it not too long ago. Since then he bounced back, but he just lost it to Seiya Sutsumi in a tough fight. Seiya Susumi's a guy who has a big engine, you know what I'm saying? Big engine. And he doesn't stop punching, he doesn't stop coming, he doesn't stop yeah, we're gonna pause that. Doesn't stop coming is crazy.
No, did he?
We're gonna pause that. But yeah, he doesn't stop punching, he doesn't get tired, you know. He has like he has an unlimited amount of stamina and endurance, kind of like a guy like Echo Esserman, who we just saw fight Jack Catterall. They don't get tired. You know what I'm saying? Have a deep well of stamina. But yeah, I thought Seiya Sutsumi put a beating on Takuma Inoue. I thought he did a very good job. So I don't know. I got TENSHIN Nasukawa, man. TENSHIN Nasukawa's been looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm going with TENSHIN Nasukawa by decision. But Takuma Inoue, man, he could like I say, he definitely has a championship pedigree. So yeah. Matter of fact, no, I don't think, he has not bounced back since. I think his last fight was against Seiya Sutsumi, actually. I don't think Takuma Inoue had a fight since. Now that I think about it. And if he did, I missed it. I think Takuma Inoue was his Seiya Susumi was his last fight. So coming off of a loss, I think Tenshin Nasukawa. I think Takuma Inoue has the tools to beat him. I just don't think he will. Either way it goes, I think Tenshin Nasukawa will get some experience with this one. This will be a good measuring stick for what he's capable of doing in the future. Because Bantamweight 118, man, it's kind of wide open right now. We have Nonito Donaire trying to get a title there as well. We got Ryosuke Nishida, who was a former IBF champion, lost his title and his O to Junto Nakatani. He can still bounce back. You know, because since Junto Nakatani left, he was a best guy at bantamweight, being having the WBC and IBF titles being unified. Who else just lost? Didn't the WBO champion Yoshiki Takei? Who did he just lose to? Yoshiki Takei just lost. He got beat the heck up by what's my man's name, bruh? What's his name? Just whooped him. I have to look it up because I can't remember who just beat him. They beat the hell out of him too. I'm talking about they smoked him. Oh man, that was crazy. They had my boy slumped over in the corner. Hey, who the heck just beat him? I don't remember who beat Yoshiki Takei. Yeah, Christian Medina. That's who it was. Christian Medina Jimenez, bruh. He beat the heck out of Yoshiki Takei. That was a good fight. Well, while it lasted. All right, let's get this fight popping, man. I don't know what is up with Top Rank, bro. No one ever talks about it. Like, Top Rank be dragging their feet, dog. Jeez, I'm peas, bro. They was like, I don't understand it. You have a fight, you know that fights could end a little early, bro. Put the fights on, man. Get the fight started, bro. They be trying to run like promotions and all types of movies between the fights. Like, bro, just run the fight, man. You could literally go get a meal, come back, and the fight they're still talking about promos for the fight, bro. Why are you promoting the fight during the fight? If you ain't promoted during the weeks upcoming, ain't no point promoting it now. People who watch it are already watching. It's crazy, bro. Like, look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. They're running a promo for Suboy right now. Showing highlights and him training and all this. Like, we don't care, bruh. If he ain't trained by now, it's over with. It's fight night. That's probably part of the reason why we watching it on Tubi and Roku right now. They gonna say it's Susumi right there. The guy I was just talking about with the big engine. Seth from Pet says, Top Rank back at it again. Yeah, man. What's good? What's good, Seth from Pet? Once again, man, if you in here, smack that like button. We in here on the early morning, man. Do not forget to smack the like button. That's free. It should be impulsive. I mean, not impulsive. It should be instinctive right now. And you should do it impulsively too. Smack the like button once you in here, man. Tell your homies, come smack the like button. Chill out, watch some good boxing. Look at Carlos Cuadras, man. You see grays all in his beard. Shout out to Carlos Cuadras, man. And if you have received a gifted membership, consider renewing that membership upon expiration. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to those that gift memberships and stuff like that. I appreciate it. Yeah, Top Rank is wild and sent from Pet. It's like, look at this. What I just told you, bro. Look. They literally just ran a promo for the fight, advertising that the fight is coming up. We are watching the fight right now, bro. It's like watching a movie and they're advertising the movie in the movie. Like, we already here, bro. They just be wasting time, dog. But he's coming out the Thriller. Hey, Carlos Cuadras coming out the Thriller. A legend coming out to another legendary. A legend coming out to legendary music. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. But yeah, it's like, you know, it's so funny. If this was PBC or something like that, they would say, oh, it's CP time. Oh, they always late or something like that. You know, people be racist and prejudiced and stuff. But Top Rank is always dragging their feet with a card. They don't know what punctuality is. They don't know what punctuality is, bro. Which is crazy, bro. You got Carlos Cuadras out here, man. This man coming out to beat it, bro. I think I said Thriller earlier. I'm going to say beat it. My bad. I will say this, though, about, you know, that's one thing I always like about Japan boxing, man. They really like boxing, man. UK as well. UK boxing. I'm not saying that, you know, whatever. I'm not saying they're the best, but they really like boxing, man. It's like part of the culture for real. Like, is Carlos Cuadras being trained by Panda? Was that Panda? I didn't really. I couldn't really tell. I think that was Panda, the same guy trains quite a few fighters. Probably most famously William Zepeda. I can't hear the music he's coming out to. Hold on. I think I've seen both of Subo. I think Subo has what, 2 fights? I think I've seen both of his fights. If I'm not mistaken. I know I saw his last fight. I believe I saw both of his fights, to be honest. How many boxing channels do you think are up watching Seiya Susumi versus Tenshin Nasukawa? I don't know why I said Seiya Susumi, because they just showed him on the promo. That's why it was Suboy. Takuma Inoue versus Tenshin Nasukawa, chat. How many boxing content creators that aren't in Asia do you think is up watching, especially in America? Come on, man. This is what we do, chat. This is why when people come over here, they always say, oh, dang, Doc, you know so much about, yeah. because I actually watch boxing. Yeah, I do my research and I pay attention because I enjoy the sport. I ain't faking it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people be faking it. They act like they watched the fight. All they watched was the Instagram highlight. That's why they couldn't tell you who's on the card, who else fought. All they know is the main event and the results. And try to act like they experts on it. All you did was watch. They probably didn't even watch a TikTok highlight or an Instagram clip. They probably just read about it on BoxRec and try to act like they know what happened. Corny. But hey, fake it till you make it, I guess. People don't care anyway. Get it how you live. Yeah, I heard about it too. The Matias thing. I heard it was like 0.085 or something like that. And the legal limit is 0.1. According to the commission. But we'll see. I'm going to wait till the official word comes out. Some people saying that there's a foul play involved. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. I don't care. Because to me, I hope Super Matias is clean, but I don't really care. Like, in my personal opinion, I think people are very selective when they're outraged, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia had a crazy amount. Yeah, of course, he was 6 nanograms. I'm hearing that 6 nanograms per milliliter what Ryan Garcia had. Amir Khan had 0.5 nanograms per milliliter. I'm hearing Super Matias is 0.085, so it was actually a trace amount. But if you like Ryan Garcia, you're just going to say it was inconsequential. So if you like Super Matias, people are going to say the same thing. So I don't really care what people say because they don't really care about the integrity of the sport. They just care about their favorite fighter having something good happen to their favorite fighter or something bad happen to people they don't like. And I think that's very corny and irresponsible, and I think it's weak, very fanboy, fangirlish. I don't like that type of behavior. So I'm gonna wait to see what happens. I don't care about people talking about, because he could have all the Austrian in the world, and if you're a fan of Super Matias, you're gonna say that he was clean and it didn't matter. I mean, look at Ryan Garcia for an example. Oh, this is not round 7. My bad. Round 7 is that's the round that Anthony Yarde got stopped by David Benavidez. I forgot to update the round count. We in the first round now. Ooh, that was a nice left hand, straight left hand right into the face of Carlos Cuadras, the old legend. Nice jab to the face again from Suboy. He said, True School and you the only ones that, oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I don't know them, but that's what's up. Shout out to them. Boxer with 2-4. What up, folk? My guy. You doing up so early, 2-4? How'd your parlay hit too, man? I never asked you. I don't know if you were in there, but did you get your did Norman meet the 150 punches or whatever was your crazy bet? You know you be making them crazy bets. I think you bet for Norman to make 150 plus punches in the fight, or 105. I don't know what it was, but hopefully he made it. You got your money, man. The Zone? Nah, this is Top Rank, so it's on this is on Tubi or Roku. You could probably watch it on Amazon Prime as well. For free, man. So imagine if this was PBC though. You could watch a PBC fight on Tubi or Roku. Which I love it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I love it. But I could just only imagine the narratives that if this was a top ranked fight. I mean, if this wasn't a top ranked fight, it was PBC. Yo, good morning, good great grand morning to Yes Indeed Boxing in the building. Big member in the building. Nah, it's on you could find this on Roku or Tubi, Amazon Prime. We got Suboy versus the legend, Carlos Cuadras. I think Suboy is winning this first round. He's just too quick, too active right now. Carlos Cuadras is going to have to use his veteran savvy and cut off the ring and, you know what I'm saying, apply that pressure effectively. But right now, Suboy is just doing his thing right now. Moving, sticking and moving, using those young legs. You feel me? Don't forget to smack that like button if you're in here right now. You know what I'm saying? Smacking that like button is like being respectful when you walk in somebody's house. You know, it's like wiping your feet when you walk into somebody's house. It's just respectful, right? Did your mama raise you? So when you come in somebody's house on the YouTube, man, smack that like button. If you ain't smack it, then smack yourself. Like Teofimo smack Barbosa. And then smack the like button. You feel me? Tufo says that motherfucker missed like a mup. That's how you know he lost money, boy. He said motherfucker twice. In a 4-word sentence. My boy Tufo out here sounded like Bernie Mac. This motherfucker. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac, man. He said he missed it, man. Goofy ass only landed 59. Sheesh. He only landed, yeah, he did only land like 60 punches. I remember reading that, the CompuBox. Yard missed it too. Dang, man. Sorry about that, brother. Never like to see my homeboys miss out on their bread, man. That's tough. I don't know, man. I know a lot of people are disappointed in Norman, man. I thought he fought a good fight. Obviously, he got dropped, you know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, it was a misstep with what they anticipated Devin Haney to bring. I thought that was kind of, just showed their naivete, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Kind of naive. You should always, and I don't care if it's a softest puncher. I don't care if it's whatever you expect. You should always expect them to make adjustments. Nice 1-2 from Suboy. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. You can't take it for granted and assume. I feel like they just took Devin Haney for granted. And Devin Haney fought a great fight too. You know what I'm saying? So hats off to both of them for taking the fight. Bill Haney and Devin Haney just did their thing. Brian Norman Sr. and Jr. could definitely bounce back. I think Brian Norman Jr. started coming on towards the end of the fight, but that headbutt didn't help. You know, unintentional, but that head clash messed up his, I'm assuming messed up his vision. That's what he said in the interview too, by the way. But nice counter shots from Suboy. But yeah, man, shout out to Brian Norman. I don't think it was as bad as, you know, but then again, you know, I had it closer. I usually score fights closer than most people anyway. I thought Bud versus Cinnamon was a closer fight than people said. I think the appropriate person won, just like here too with Devin Haney and Brian Norman. I think the appropriate person won. But I thought it was, ooh, nice counter right hand from Suboy as Cuadras is coming in, kind of recklessly there and irresponsibly throwing hands and having his hands down. Got caught with a nice right counter from Suboy. But anyway, I thought Brian Norman started coming on towards the end. I actually gave him the last 3 rounds, but it is what it is, man. Shout out to Devin Haney, man. I think Devin Haney is, the welterweight division is his to lose, man. I think Devin Haney would be the clear favorite over the WBA champion, Rolly Romero. I like Rolly, but I think Devin Haney would beat him. I think Devin Haney would definitely beat the IBF champion, Lewis Crocker. I definitely think he'll beat the WBC champion, Mario Barrios. And if Ryan Garcia happens to finally get a belt, that nice combination from Cuadras and a nice exchange from Suboy. I think Cuadras won that exchange, but it looked like from their body language that Suboy won it. The punches looked like Cuadras were more effective and more accurate, but Cuadras is the one that ended up going backwards. So I guess Suboy had more pop on his punch. But yeah, if Ryan Garcia manages to beat Mario Barrios, you know, while they spoon feed him another title, attempt to spoon feed him another title, I think that Devin Haney would beat him again, or not again, but beat him in the rematch as well. So I think Devin Haney is clearly the best at 147, and that should happen because I thought Brian Norman was the best champion. So at 147, which is not saying much because 147 is a pretty barren division. I don't like saying weak division, but it is weaker relative to the other division. So yeah, that was that counter right hand right there I was talking about on the replay, Pondy replay like Rihanna. But yeah, I think Devin Haney, if the opportunities present themselves and the stars align and the fights become available, I think Devin Haney could be undisputed in another division potentially, especially since he said he wants to stay at 147 for the foreseeable future. Yeah, man, I love to see it, man. I love to see. I just like boxing, man. I love to see people attempt and achieve greatness. So if Devin Haney could go and be undisputed again, what? Man, I don't see anybody beating him at 147 right now. I think Karen would be a good fight. Karen Chukazan. I think he'll beat him. I think he'll beat Stanionis fairly easily, too. No disrespect to Stanionis. I like the Lithuanian former WBA champion, but I just think Stanionis, he's stationary target, man. Actually, Shakram Giyashov and Devin Haney might be a good fight. I think Devin Haney would beat him too, but the mandatory for the WBA, Shakram Giyashov? Where's he from? He's from Kazakhstan, I think. I think that'd be a good fight, actually. I think Devin Haney wins, though. I think his toughest fight will probably come in the form of Karen Chukazan, the Ukrainian, right now. But you never know, man. There's some guys coming up at 147, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Delonte Tiger Johnson could shake something. I think Devin Haney beats him too, but you never know, man. You never know. Nice right hand from Suboy. Suboy's he's just too quick. His youth is just too much. His activity is too much. Not even really his activity, but his intentionality, I would say. All of his punches are with intention. Carlos Cuadras warned to keep his shots up. Carlos Cuadras is more so, his fights are more, I mean, his punches are thrown are more volume oriented. It's not really like hard. Oh, that was a hard right hand. He just tried to take Suboy's head off. He missed though. Suboy is more, he's a little bit more judicial with his punches than Cuadras, but he's more, like I said, intentional and deliberate with his punches. His punches are coming out with ferocity and intensity. Tufo said, it's all good. I actually enjoyed the fights. Yeah, man. He said, unlike most of the times when I lose my bets. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Says, man, I've been going over that bout with a fine-tooth comb. They both did some BS. Oh, man. Oh, the BS, though, was that ref, man. That ref was trash for the main event. The ref for David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde. I don't even know. Like, do we... Like I said, maybe I'm guilty of liking boxing too much, and I underestimate how much people just really just watch to see their favorite fighter or the person they're rooting for win. Like I could enjoy a fight, and the fighter I'm rooting for could be losing. Like I was rooting for Brian Norman, I still enjoyed the fight. You feel me? Yeah, matter of fact, that was the only one I got wrong. Oh, it looks like Cuadras might be wearing. Oh, Cuadras might be wearing down, man. Yeah, Cuadras might be wearing down, man. The old man fighting too long, bro. I think he has what, like 50 fights? But anyway, but the David Benavidez, man, I feel like people say, oh, well, David Benavidez was holding his neck. Oh, well, Anthony Yarde was keeping his hand in place. Who the freak cares, bro? What's up with the referee, man? I'm not mad at David Benavidez. You do whatever they allow you to do. You see what I'm saying? It's up to the referee to establish decorum in the ring. He's the one that's supposed to let you know. It's up to his discretion what you can and can't do. And I don't care whose fault it was. I don't care if Anthony Yarde was tattooing David Benavidez's arm onto his shoulder or David Benavidez was choking him. I don't care. That should not have went down like that. That man took like 18 punches in a situation that did not look right. And you could say, oh, well, you know, one arm is free. You're supposed to punch with it, and there's nothing illegal. I see people talk about, oh, there's nothing illegal about it. It don't matter if it's illegal, bro. That's not supposed to go down like that, bro. That referee was garbage. That referee was trash.
Know your fucking place, trash.
That's up to the referee, man. I'm not even, like, we gotta apply the pressure at the appropriate places, man. I don't care if Anthony Yarde, whose fault it was, Anthony Yarde or David Benavidez's fault. Ain't no way somebody's supposed to have his hand on your shoulder resting, or somebody else has their hand on your arm resting, and the other guy eating punches. The referee's supposed to break that up. And then to add salt to the wound, after Anthony Yard got hit and he deducted, what did he deduct, like 2 points from Benavidez or something like that for a late hit, right? He deducted the points, but did he give Anthony Yard time to recover? I think the answer would be no. So he messed up again. It was kind of like the referee that was officiating Jack Catterall versus Echo Esserman. When Jack Catterall hit Echo Esserman late, the referee said something to Jack Catterall and didn't give Echo Esserman time to recover. He just called the fight to start again, to commence again. That's trash. Anytime there's an illegal blow, whether it's a low blow or an elbow or an eye poke, you're supposed to give the guy time to recover, right? Usyk got a lot of time to recover when Daniel Dubois hit him with that faux low blow or whatever. If you think it's real or not, it's up to you. I don't really care. That's old news. But the fact of the matter is that he was hit with a low blow and he was given the appropriate time to recover, right? That's what's supposed to happen. So not only did the referee not give Anthony Yard any time to recover, he allowed a sequence that looked like it was supposed to go down in WWE. That referee was garbage. Oh, nice right hand from Suboy. Ooh, nice left hand from Suboy. While Carlos Cuadras was trying to throw a flurry. Like I said, man, he's throwing a lot of punches. He's throwing a high volume of punches, but they're not effective. They have no pop on them. If you didn't know Carlos Cuadras was an older gentleman, you could definitely tell from this fight. I'll say that. Yes, indeed, says Usyk milked that ish. Facts. But I'm not mad at him, you know. That's up to the discretion of the ref. The referee let him milk it, but I will say that at least the ref gave him time. Anthony Yard ain't getting no time. And then to compound the issue, Tunde Ajayi, oh my lord, bro. I don't like to knock I don't really like to knock anybody as far as being a trainer, especially, my brethren and sister. You know what I'm talking about? But Tunde Ajayi, bro, I've been giving him a lot of grace. He got to go. Anthony Yard got to get rid of him, bro. This is my first time. This is literally my first time saying I never said he should get rid of Tunde in his Lyndon Arthur loss. I never said he should get rid of him for his Kovalev loss or his Beterbiev loss. He needs to get rid of him, bro. He needs to get rid of him, bro. Like, there was no where was the compassion, bro? Like, how'd you not call that fight? And then I watched an interview with Anthony Yard. Anthony Yard says he never practiced what to do in the scenario that he gets hurt. What are we talking about, bro? He said, man, maybe I have to do some drills or practice situations on how to clinch. I never worked on it because when I'm in camp, I focus on positivity. I don't focus on the negative part about potentially getting hurt. What? That's not positivity or negativity. That's stupidity. Like, you don't practice getting hurt because you plan on getting hurt. You practice it because it's a scenario that could actually transpire and come into fruition during the course of a fight. And you should know that because you got hurt before. So I don't blame Anthony Yard. He's a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I blame the trainer. How do you not work on getting hurt? And what to do in the scenario that you could get hurt? I feel like that's kind of not appreciating the art form of boxing. It's not dotting your I's and crossing your T's, man. And even if he worked on it, that doesn't mean that he would have been successful, but you at least try to prepare. You could prepare and not be ready, but if you're not ready because you didn't prepare, those are two different things. Sometimes you could prepare and still be caught off guard and not be ready. But if you don't even prepare, that's terrible, bro. Yeah, facts. I agree. Yes, indeed. Didn't spar, didn't practice getting hurt, didn't even seem to ever run. Not even on the treadmill. You feel me? Yeah, I don't like to judge off of little moments that I see, but yeah, just like you, I saw clips of their training, and their training looked like they were playing freeze tag in the ring, and like I said, hindsight's 20/20, but it does make you think of those things in retrospect. Like, I see what happened in the fight. I see what was said after the fight. I can't help but remember some of the clips that I saw of them training. I mean, they showed it to us. I mean, their training looked like Berlanga's training, like this. Oh man, poor Berlanga. Poor Berlanga. Yes, indeed. Boxing says B couldn't get his range down, and Dev was grabbing like a. Thank you, Shawa. Thank you, Shawa. Shawa. I said that Devin was grabbing excessively, and they told me I was crazy. You don't want to know my scorecard. Oh, you gonna get mad at me? Well, you won't get mad at me, but people, they were mad at me. Shout out to Shawa. I thought that they told me in my chat that Brian Norman was the one clinching. I said nah. Brian Norman was a little he was smothering himself with his punches. He was not. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes he did grab, especially early on, right? Early on, especially when he got hurt. Yeah, I'm not talking about when he was supposed to grab, but he I thought Devin Haney, especially towards the later half of the fight, the later portion of the fight. And like I said, I'm not saying that to take away credit from Devin. You do what you do to win. I thought that the intelligent fighter looked like Devin. You know what I'm saying? Devin was an intelligent fighter in there. But that doesn't mean that he wasn't using tactics that I thought weren't really doing much to win the fight. I actually scored it 114-113 in favor of Brian Norman. I don't think it was a robbery though. Like I said, I do have a tendency of looking. I'm not saying that people don't look as closely as I do. I'm not comparing my evaluation of a fight to somebody else's, but what I'm saying is that I feel like I look at things like not just what's pretty about boxing or who's looking better. One person could look better and one person could actually be doing work. It's not always synonymous. Like one person could be effective, and that's why I gave the last 3 rounds to Brian Norman. I thought Devin Haney was more so causing the fight not to happen, more so than taking advantage of Brian Norman's missed shots or his aggression. I thought he was more so just looking to not make it a fight, which is cool. You see what I'm saying? He is known as a better boxer, so that's part of his game plan. So I could score for that too, because you know I could be like, oh well, Brian Norman's not really making Devin Haney uncomfortable. You know, but at the same time, that Brian Norman was the one pushing the fight, especially the latter portion of the fight. He was the one that was forcing the engagements. As sloppy and messy as they looked, he was the one forcing the engagement. A lot of times he was the one throwing the majority of the punches, you know. But like I said, Devin Haney did drop Brian Norman in the second round, and I thought like the first half was Devin Haney, was heavy on Devin Haney in favor of him. So I don't think it was a robbery. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying it was a robbery. I think the right person won. I think my scorecard could have been a little questionable. But that's what I saw, and I haven't fully watched it again yet. I started watching it again, but then I got distracted, so I haven't fully watched it again to see. I like to score close fights 3-4 times, so I have to watch it a couple more times. But I'm not ashamed of my scorecard, just like I wasn't ashamed of my Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez scorecard, because I do it honestly. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. That's one thing I'm very good with discernment. I could like somebody and be rooting for them, and if they're losing, they're losing. You know what I'm saying? And I could dislike somebody. If they're winning, they're winning. You know what I'm saying? So everybody sees things differently though. Some people prioritize I don't know, slickness in boxing. Some people prioritize effective punching, aggression, different things. You know what I'm saying? I like to see what people are doing to knock the other guy off of their game plan. I like to see that. Ooh, I like to see how people adapt and the adjustments that are being made. I thought Brian Norman made some good adjustments, but it just wasn't. Oh, it wasn't timely enough. That was a slip by Carlos Cuadras. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. A punch landed, but it landed to the torso. If that punch would have went to the head, that could have been called a knockdown. I think it could have been called a knockdown right there too, possibly. But it was definitely a slip though. But it was a punch thrown as well that landed. Devin attempt to finish when Brian got hurt was a little sloppy. Yeah, Shout out to George, the last dragon born in the building. My brother, what's good, man, in this early morning? He said Brian was clinching in later rounds too. He was, but I think that his clinch was, I think a lot of his clinches were unintentional. And that doesn't mean anything. That's something they got to clean up. But I think a lot of his clinching was a result of him trying to be active. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I think Devin Haney was clinching intentionally, trying to wrap up when he clinched. I think Brian Norman was just him being a little young and a little inexperienced, you know what I'm saying? And clinching because he was falling over his shots, falling over his punches. And Devin Haney is better at range. We know that he's a better boxer, more skilled boxer. So I'm not taking anything away from Devin Haney. I thought he did a hell of a job, a great job. But that doesn't. I'm just letting you know what I was looking at. I don't think that I vehemently disagree that Brian Norman was causing or even looking for the clinches. I don't think he was in the second half of the fight I'm talking about. But, you know, everybody sees different things, you know. I'm human too, so I could be wrong, but that's what I saw. Like I said, I haven't finished watching it again yet, so. But still, like I said, I maintain that the right person won, man. Devin Haney took on the beast, the B-Norm, the Storm, and he came out unscathed. He definitely, hey, I would say this, if you're going off of surface level analysis, which I think you can do. I don't really do it, but you can do it. Who looked better, right? That's what a lot of people use for Canelo and Bud too. They say, oh, well, Bud didn't look like he was in a fight. Canelo looks like he was in a fight. I don't think that's always enough to tell the story of the fight. Some people get tattooed a little bit more easily. You know what I'm saying? Some people a little bit more susceptible to scarring and bruises than others. Sometimes I think it's appropriate. Like, I think it could be appropriate in this last fight. Devin Haney, man, hey, Devin Haney looked very similar going into the fight as he did coming out of the fight. I will say that. So if you want to use that as a form of judgment, then yeah, Devin Haney definitely won because he didn't look scathed. But then you got to realize too, like I saw a lot of people say, oh, Brian Norman looked battered and bruised. Yeah, his nose was busted, but a lot of people was talking about his eye. But his eye came, if you watch the fight, his eye, the damage from his eye, if I'm not mistaken, came from that head clash, right? It wasn't from a punch. So that's what I'm saying. So if you do surface level analysis, you don't know why my eye could be cut or my nose could be busted. It could be from an elbow. It could be from a head clash, right? Even the last fight we just saw, why was the fight stopped? It was stopped because of a head clash and a cut on Masuda. Masuda was winning the fight. You could look worse and be winning the fight. So, but I don't think that's applicable to Brian Norman and Devin Haney. I'm just saying. I don't think that's applicable to Devin Haney and Brian Norman though. Nah, Devin won, but I said he knows how to win fights. I guess there are levels. Oh yeah, he definitely knows how to win fights. He definitely knows how to win a fight. Absolutely. Yo, Buzzness, what's good, Buzz? Mr. Grandy, what's good, my brother? If Cuadras adds a jab, it keeps his jab working. He can neutralize Sue Boy. I don't know, man. I just think it's I think it's one of those things where he's just that hill, man. That hill, bro. And Cuadras might be over that thing. You know what I'm talking about? He might be well over that hill. You know, I think he's just over the hill, man. I'm not sure, man. Shout out to you, though. I'm not sure you could do anything. So I'm going to make all who watch see be grabbed, but not as much as Devin. Yeah, but not by far as much as Devin. Yeah, of course he grabbed. No, I'm not saying that he didn't grab at all, but yeah, I agree. I don't think he grabbed as much as Devin. Like I said, and that's part, bro. Clinching is part of boxing too. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing. I'm not saying that he need to be. So I want to be clear too. When I say that Devin Haney was clinching. I'm not saying it was excessively. I'm not implying or even advocating for him to lose a point. No, I'm not saying that. But I am saying that I don't score for that. Is what I'm saying that to say that that's why I scored it how I scored it. Because yes, he is stopping Brian Norman from executing his game plan or doing what he wants to do, but while his form of doing it isn't causing me to give him points for it. I don't score for clinching. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that, oh, he was clinching too much and the referee should have took off a point. I do think the referee could have warned him for it, but I'm not saying that, oh yeah, it was doing anything illegal or doing anything that was cowardly, or I'm not saying anything negative. He fought smart, but I'm telling you that a lot of him neutralizing Brian Norman wasn't from counter punching him to death. I'm talking about in the second half of the fight. It wasn't from making him uncomfortable from a jab. It was uncomfortable from body placement and clinching and knowing when and when not to clinch, you know what I'm saying, and when to engage, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like at the very beginning of the fight, Devin Haney was picking him apart, you know what I'm saying. He was out jabbing him, he was out landing him, he was counter shotting him, and you know, his precision was better. But in the second half of the fight, nah. A lot of him stopping Brian Norman's momentum was from clinching. And I don't score for that. So that's why my scorecard looked how it did. Yeah, but don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that, I'm not implying that, Devin Haney was grabbing so much that he should have been lost. But nah, hell no. But I'll give you another example. It was like B-Hop, right? That's another guy who I scored a lot of fights against B-Hop because, especially towards the later portion of his career, he would utilize clinching a lot. He would punch and fall in and grab. He would punch, fall in, grab, rinse and repeat, use his head. Katie Taylor also does that quite a bit as well. That doesn't mean that they're not great fighters. It's a tactic, right? They're tacticians. But I'm saying that I don't necessarily score for that. But I am also not a judge. I'm just letting you know what my scorecard was. I'm, like I said, I'm not complaining about the result. I'm just defending and justifying my scorecard. That's all. Hey, Sue Boys. Hey, man, they might need a... Carlos Cuadras is okay. You don't need to be stopped, but it doesn't have to be stopped, but it could be stopped. Think that Katie is the headbutters of them all. Yep. The ref should have taken the point. I'm saying it. I don't know. I wouldn't be mad, but yeah, I wouldn't. I'm okay with him not. It's like I said, it's like B-Hop. Like when B-Hop fought and what he had it. Oh, they called it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Subo is too much, man. You can see it. They finally called it. Carlos Cuadras is you know what I'm saying, he's an older gentleman, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's not fighting for financial reasons. Hopefully he's, look, the referee's holding him up and he still almost fell. You know what I'm saying? Panda should have called that fight, bro. What these trainers be doing, man? What these corners be doing, bro? I could see that, and I'm just watching casually. I'm having a whole nother conversation, and I could see that the fight should have been stopped. How you don't throw in the towel for your mans, man? Get your mans, man. They had Cuadras, the legend, in there looking like fight back.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Fight back, fight back.
Man, come on, bro. There's life after boxing, man. But anyway, fight was stopped. Shout out to Sue Boy. I think this is his third victory, 3-0. He improves to 3-0. He has a legend on his resume now. So, you know, we gave Bam. I like Bam Rodriguez, but I've always been one to say that I'm not really impressed by his victory over Carlos Cuadras. But a lot of people were, right? So give Sue Boy credit for beating Carlos Cuadras too, right? I'm just saying, it's fair, right? We say Bam Margera. I don't think. I think the resume is great, to have a name on there, but to me, Bam Margera's best win is now Puma Martinez. Before that was probably Fumile the Cafu, and before that was probably Sonny Edwards, because he fought these guys when they were undefeated and in their primes as well. I think Carlos Cuadras was a name. That's cool. Gallo had a little bit of fight in him. Juan Francisco Estrada, he had more fight in him. Wonget, Wickensai Wonget, that was a good win as well, but that was still a guy that was over the hill. We gotta chill out with giving these fighters, these up and coming fighters, too much credit for beating guys that are over the hill, man. Carlos Cuadras, Wonget, and Juan Francisco Estrada, they all had over 40 fights. They had a 40 fight minimum when Bam Margera fought them. It's not Bam Margera's fault. It's not his fault. So you can only fight who's in there with you. But one guy had like 47 fights. The other guy had like 44 fights. And the other guy had like 55 fights when Bam Margera fought him. What are we talking about? I'm just saying. So if you give Bam Margera credit, then give Suboy credit for beating Carlos Cuadras too. Shout out to Philippines. What's good? One time for the Philippines. What's good, brethren? Shout out to my Filipino brethren and sistren. Shout out to my American brethren and sistren. Shout out to my Mexican brethren and sistren. My Nigerian brethren and sistren. You know what I'm saying? Love to all the continents out there. You know what I'm saying? Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, South America. Everything in between. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with you though, Philippines? What's good, bro? Cuadras getting tore up from the flow up. Probably shouldn't even showed up. But yeah, it's like I was saying with B-Hop, right? B-Hop, like, I personally, I know this might sound controversial. I like B-Hop. B-Hop is a legend. But that tactic I just don't really care for. Like, I thought Jean Pascal, I don't remember how I scored it, but I wasn't mad that B-Hop beat Jean Pascal in the rematch. I wasn't mad that B-Hop. I thought the Chad Dawson, I didn't think that fight was as close. The rematch, I didn't think it was as close as people said. But it could just be me, maybe I just don't like the... Bro, it's pugilism, man. It's pugilism, man. This is pugilism, man. This ain't wrestling, man. I score for punches, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I score for punches, man. Shout out to the referee. We critique and compliment around here. Shout out to that was a good referee. He stopped it and he saved Carlos Cuadras from getting any unnecessary punishment. Shout out to that referee right there. Shout out to Seth from Penn. He says this Haney win revealed who the true haters are. Yeah, and were the ones who kept pushing it and gave Haney the credit when he won. Yeah, facts. Definitely got to give Haney credit when he won. I'm looking forward to him winning. Yeah, I'm looking forward to him winning moving forward as well. Absolutely, man. Bill Haney did his thing. And speaking on that too, I thought it was whack. I thought it was whack that people said people like Eddie Hearn and Conor Benn said that Devin Haney was running. He was not running. He was, like I said, I can't say that he was running and he was engaging in the clinching at the same time too. He was just, I think he was using effective movement, bro. It's hit and don't get hit. That's what boxing is, man. It's hit and don't get hit. So like, I could understand the assessment of the running against Jose Carlos Ramirez, but even then, like, bro, I like boxing. Like, Jose Carlos Ramirez is a former Olympian. He's a former unified champion as well. And he has the trainer of the year, Robert Garcia, in his corner. If you can't cut off the ring with those three things, being a former Olympian, being a former unified champion, and having the one of the all-time great coaches, former trainer of the year, probably current trainer of the year as well, Robert Garcia, you have those three factors and you can't cut off the ring, nah, Devin Haney doing something right. So if you want to say it's not entertaining, I get that. It's like watching basketball and there's no dunks, or alley-oops. That's the entertaining part that people want to see. But if you appreciate the game, like I do. I like basketball regardless. The dunks just add to it. You know what I'm saying? The highlights are that. They're highlights. I don't expect the full game to be full of highlights. That's unrealistic and unreasonable. So to me, the highlight of boxing is knockouts, right? So I don't have to see a knockout to enjoy the fight. You know, knockouts make it more intriguing and make it more like, oh, you see what I'm saying? Gives you that peak of emotion. But I don't need to see a knockout to enjoy a fight. So Devin Haney, I still was impressed by his fight against Jose Carlos Ramirez. It wasn't the most entertaining thing, but it's funny. Like, I don't know what people look for, because the times that they did engage, if you look at the CompuBox and watch the fight, I'm not advocating for you to watch that fight again. But if you were to, you would see that Devin Haney outlanded and outthrew Jose Carlos Ramirez. In fact, he also outlanded and outthrew the following fight between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero as well. But no one really says that, oh, Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero is boring. They always talk about how bad Devin Haney was, and Devin Haney won. And he outlanded not just Ramirez, he outlanded and outthrew Rolly and Ryan Garcia as well. So what are we talking about? So Devin Haney versus Brian Norman, it was an intriguing fight. I'm just pointing out why I scored it, but I think Devin Haney, like I said, I think the rightful person won. My scorecard could have been a little off. But I'm not changing my scorecard until I fully watch the second fight again. I mean, watch it again. We'll see. We'll see, man. I say Haney becomes undisputed. Yeah, I say that too. In fact, I already said it. I said it in the video, and I said it today. I think Haney becomes undisputed at 147 too. As long as the fights present themselves. We'll see if the fights present themselves, right? It's not always easy securing the fights. Especially, we got to remember too that Devin Haney is you know, I mean, now it should be easy for Devin Haney. Well, I ain't gonna say easy. It should be easier relative to what it was before, right? Because now he's signed with Turki Al-Sheikh. But you never know what Turki wants to do. Like, look at David Benavidez, right? Turki is talking about having David Benavidez fight Ja Pataya or Zerto Ramirez, right? So, which are good fights, but I would like to see David Benavidez go for undisputed. So the reason why I say that it may not present itself for Devin Haney is because what is Turki doing? Turki is, we can't forget that Turki is with Dana White for Zuffa Boxing, right? And I say that to say that Turki don't really care about the belts like that. I think he cares about the ring belt. And I think he cares about making good fights more than going for, I don't really think that he sees undisputed as legacy like that as much as like somebody like I do. So what I'm saying is that I could see Turki not being interested in Devin Haney versus Lewis Crocker. That's what I'm saying in a nutshell. So I think he has a ability to be undisputed, but will Turki want to see Devin versus Louis Crocker for an IBF and WBO belt? We know he was interested in Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, right? But if Ryan Garcia doesn't beat Mario Barrios for the WBC strap, will Turki be interested in Devin Haney versus Mario Barrios? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he might want to see Devin Haney versus Jerron Boots Ennis. Maybe, maybe not. So, I don't know, man. Maybe Turki wants to see Devin Haney versus Richardson Hitchens. Maybe, maybe not. So, if the fights can happen, if Devin Haney could fight Rolly, remember, Turki and Rolly aren't on the best of terms, right? And Rolly Romero is a WBA champion. If he is interested in, which I think if Devin Haney wants it, you know, if Turki's working with you, I do think that he respects your desires as a fighter. So maybe he will, if that's what Devin Haney wants to pursue, maybe he will support that. But there's no guarantee is what I'm saying. Because Turki has already shown that he don't really care about the other belts. Like look at he didn't even allow the WBC belt on stage. He didn't even allow the WBC belt or the other belts on stage when Canelo was fighting William Skull. Remember? What's the name? Eddie Reynoso brought the WBC belt. Turki said, He said, no, 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 no. No, 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 not on this stage. So, but yeah, if the fights can happen, absolutely, I think Devin Haney could be undisputed at 154. I mean 147. Who's gonna beat him? Mario Barrios, Rolly Romero, or Lewis Crocker? Absolutely not. I actually think that this might sound crazy. I don't know who beats him at 140. Like I said, I think Karen might have will be his hardest fight, but I think he beats Karen as well. But you know, so funny too, Conor Ben and Eddie Hearn tried out like the fight was bad and Devin Haney was bad. I think that's a tactic to duck, to be honest. I think Conor Ben is ducking Devin Haney. I'm gonna be completely honest, man. That's all I heard. Like when I was watching it, they're saying, "Oh, it's boring. It's Devin Haney doesn't want to engage. He's not a fun fighter." All I heard was, "I don't want to fight him." That's all I heard from the old English, our English brethren, our British brethren. All I heard was, I don't want to fight him because I know I can't mess with him. Talk about, yeah, give me Barrios, give me Rolly, give me Ryan. Conor Ben, sit down, man. Your cheating ass. You know, Devin Haney will bink your ting up. He said, I would love to see Haney beat Conor Ben and Garcia, the most dislikable in boxing. Yeah, put Teofimo in there too. Facts. Hopefully Shakur and Teo fight though, man. Like I said, I'm not certain, man. I'm not holding my breath, man. Any fight involving Teofimo, I do not hold my breath. Come on, man. Focus up. What's up with the camera, bro? Focus up, bro. There we go. You think you think Haney would stop you think Haney would stop Conor Ben? I don't know. Maybe. Hey, I wouldn't put it past him. I think Rolly and Conor Ben would be a good fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'll be honest. I do think Rolly and Conor Ben would be a good fight. I wouldn't, as much as I don't really care for it, I do think that'd be a good fight. He said, Arnell says, is it next? Yes. Makito and Rais Alim is next. Yes. Conor win. He might stop old Conor win. Conor Ben cheating. That's what it is. Conor Ben cheating. Cheating ass.
We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all.
Now, Conor Ben versus Ryan Garcia, that's one fight that I wouldn't mind if they cheat. Let them both cheat. Let them both cheat, man. I'm cool with that. Go ahead and use all the eggs in ashwagandha, right? All the eggs in ashwagandha that you want. And what else? What he said, and let Devin's little brother dream all he wants, you know, because that's he also blamed the toothpaste too, and the NutriBio, yeah. Ryan Garcia had all types of he blamed everything in the book. I'm surprised he ain't blame one of us. Let them cheat when they fight. If they fight each other, let Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia be on all the steroids, be roided out, and knock each other's block off. I got confidence. I'm not saying he can't drop him. I'm not saying he can't drop him. I don't know about stop him though. Oh man, I love Japanese, but I love boxing everywhere. But the Japanese ring girls always crack me up, man. They be looking like they worried about something. Like they on borrowed time, boy. They be looking worried. They be looking more worried than the fighters. You know, Tenshin Nasukawa be cracking me up, man. He be in there doing gosh dang anime. He be doing anime poses and he be doing anime poses and stuff on his intros and outros. Yeah, don't get me wrong. If Haney could drop Rougarou, if Haney could drop Brian Norman, I think he could drop Conor Ben, but can he stop him? Stop him is, I don't know. I will say Conor Ben he's tough. If he's nothing else, he's tough. Now, that don't mean he can't get TKO. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the referee stop it, or his trainer Tony Sims throwing the towel, something like that. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that, but I don't know. Conor Ben's tough. I can't take that away from him. Yeah, I've Haney after that win yesterday, a 3-division champion. He's another, you know what I'm saying? He has a title in another division against an undefeated champion. Whether you like Brian Norman or not, I mean, I still think Brian Norman could bounce back. I don't think it's over for him yet. And I did think that he was the best champion at welterweight, so Devin Haney went and beat him. Young or not, you see what I'm saying? So I got to give him that credit. So for me, he's definitely in the pound for pound. I have Devin Haney off the top of my head. I think I have him ranked number 7 or 8. 1 I have Bud, 2 I have Usyk, 3 I have Inouye, 4 I have Bivol, 5 I have Bam. Mm, 6 I'm not sure. I might have Devin Haney number 6. 7 I might have no. Yeah, 6 I might have Devin. 7 I might have Beterbiev. Maybe Benavidez. 8 I might have Beterbiev. And that could change once he fights Bivol, right? And then 9, give me Shakur. No. Give me 9, give me Junto. And 10, give me Shakur. But, you know, you can have Oscar Collazo in there. You can have Jerron Boots Ennis in there. It's always tough getting 10 people, you know? But, yeah, I definitely have Devin Haney in there. And he never should have left, to be honest. The only reason why he was taken out was a result of him being cheated. You know what I'm saying? So that's unfair from the get-go. But it's hard to I do understand. I sympathize with people, including myself. It's hard to ignore what we saw, but it should also be just as hard to neglect the fact that what we saw was a result of somebody being overweight and abusing drugs, performance enhancing drugs. You know what I'm saying? Of the illegal banned enhancing substance variety. And it was a no contest, so. Oh boy. Let's get it, man. Makito Nakano versus Alim. Let's get it, bro. Appreciate everybody in the stream too, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Cause if we weren't live, I'll be watching this. I'll be watching anyway. So appreciate y'all rocking. In the wee hours of the early mountain. That's what that shit is. Huh. Gosh dang. 30? Alim's a wild boy. He better lock in. He's going against an undefeated Makito right now. The old American better lock in. He better lock in. Yes, indeed. Boxing. He better lock in. I ain't gonna lie, chat. What boxing shows take the longest, dog? It has to be categorically, unequivocally top rank, dog. Top rank, bro. It could be like, it could be 2 fights. It's gonna take 4 hours, bro. Don't forget to smack that like button for your boy. Talk about dragging your feet. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. What the? Two folks at top rank, hands down. You feel me? That joke is crazy, dog. Not even close, bro. And it be for no reason, dog. Like, I be wondering, like, do y'all think that they have like a quota? It gotta be, right? Maybe they have like a certain time that the broadcast has to be live for. Like, I'm talking about like that they have to make annually or something. Like, okay, you have to do maybe the way that their contract is negotiated, they have to have so many hours of TV time, which I'd imagine, but to get it like this is insane. Like, you would think it would be like a number of events, but maybe with them it's like a number of broadcast hours. I'm sure they exceed. They definitely meet the requirement for sure. Gosh, doggy. Excuse me. There we go. Round one. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. Definitely not round 8. I apologize. It's round 1. Alim in the red and gold. Nakano in the white and gray. Nakano is applying that pressure. Alim is fighting mostly off his back foot right now, which was what we expected coming in. Him being the slicker fighter, quicker fighter. Gonna use his cat-like reflexes to catch Makito overreaching and pounce on him like, a gentleman at the same time. A third leg guy, hang time. Bang, 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 bang time. Game face when it's game time. Alim is a pretty good fighter. He's what, 35, I think it said? I thought he was a little younger than that. I thought he was not much. I knew he was in his 30s. I thought he was like 33. He only has one blemish on his record, right? Against the Australian. He just fought Nick Balls, old cherry picking behind. I forgot his name. Australian dude though. Sam Goodman. I believe Sam Goodman's his only loss. Oh, nice counter shot with the left straight hand from Makito. That was nice work from Rais Alim. I give it to Rais Alim. Gave that first round to Rais Alim. Wasn't really too eventful of a round, but I'm leaning towards Alim. I'm gonna score this fight because this fight could go the distance. So. Bro. Yeah, Sam Goodman. Thank you. Exactly. That's it. That's him. Round dos. John Real Casimiro, man. That man. Chat, there's some investigations going on. They say Casimiro out there fixing fights. Out there gambling. Say it ain't so, JRC. Say it ain't so. I made a video about it. I should make an update on it too. That's one thing I would say about our Filipino brethren and sister. They definitely show up and show out for them videos, boy. About their own, at least. They want to hear what's going on and what other people think. Because those, it's crazy, but my John Real Casimiro videos usually do very well. It's crazy. It's usually one of my highest viewed videos. And my quality doesn't change. Same me, same everything, same delivery. It's just the topics. So ideally, all my videos will go crazy, but my John Real Casimiro videos, people, they definitely turn up. Sometimes I look at my analytics and some of the observations I make, I try to be positive and stay optimistic, but when it comes to the different topics and who be showing love and who be hating, boy, you be man. You be like, gosh dang. Oh, that was dope. You saw what Makito just did? They had a clash of feet, and Makito, he didn't try to jump on him. He, showed some sportsmanship, and he was like, made sure that he established his balance back. Made sure Alim established his balance back, and then they commenced the fight. That was dope. Like to see sportsmanship. So, okay, so you saw that sportsmanship, right? So then when you think about it, and this, when you think about people saying, oh, some people say it's Anthony Yar's fault, some people say it's Dave Benavidez' fault. You can't look at it like, dang, Dave Benavidez didn't have to hit him like that if he knew it was a compromised position. But it's a fight. It's a war. Just depends on the warrior and the person. Some people, instead of what they wouldn't have checked if he was all right with the feet crossing up, they would have just dove on him. David Benavidez would have dove on him. But, like I said, I just try to, I'm not saying you can't knock the fight. Yeah, of course, they're responsible for their actions, but like I said, I always try to put the blame on the person, the onus, you know what I'm saying, the majority of the blame. Everybody will share it, but I try to put the majority of the blame on the person that's supposed to regulate those things, you know. So like even when was it Rafael Espinosa was throwing them bows like Ludacris for the rematch of the Robeisy Ramirez fight, and a lot of people are saying that Espinosa was dirty. He might be, you know. I like Espinosa, but he might be dirty. But you gotta, hey, if the referee's allowing you to continuously throw elbows, if you want to throw the elbow, hey, that's on the ref, man. The ref got to do his job or her job. Everybody ain't unfortunately in this world we live in, people will take advantage of others if they could get away with it, you know. Ideally we wouldn't. You do the right thing just because, whether somebody watching or not, because God always watching, but everybody ain't like that. Some people will only do the speed limit if they know a cop's around just to not get a ticket. Some people won't do the speed limit just cause. Same with them headbutts, like we were talking about earlier. Some people, hey, the referee allows the headbutts, we gonna headbutt the shit out you. Bop, bop. They're gonna have three weapons. They left hand, the right hand, and they headbutt. So it's up to the ref to pay attention to that thing and know who they are officiating and know the tendencies of the fighters as well, you know. Nice 1-2 from Makito pushing Alim back. That was nice defense from Alim, though. He's using his feet very well. Oh, that was a nice right hand. Jumping in right hand from Alim. Oh. 3-punch combination from Makito. Only one landed, barely. Alim did a good job of evading it. The referee warns Makito to keep him up a little bit. To be honest, though, Makito's not doing a bad job of cutting the ring off on Alim. He's actually doing a pretty good job of cutting the ring off. That's what I talk about when people say fighters be quote unquote running or utilizing excessive movement. It's like, bro, it's boxing, man. Look at Beterbiev. You ever seen Beterbiev not be able to cut off the ring? Even Cinnamon. That's why I was so mad at Cinnamon. Like, Cinnamon is one of my favorite fighters, right? When he fought William Skull, I thought it was trash. His performance was trash, and not William Skull's performance wasn't the most exciting either. But I know Canelo could cut off the ring. I've seen him do it before. So a lot of people focus on blaming Skull. I'm a Canelo fan, and I did not appreciate that performance. That performance was garbage. Because I know he could cut off the ring. So if he's not cutting off the ring, it's one of two things. Either he's complacent and he doesn't feel like he has to give that much effort, or two, when he tried to cut off the ring and get closer, William Skull was tatting his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Ding, 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 ding. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. and I am a Canelo fan, but I'm thinking there's more of the latter than the former. If you watch that fight, which I'm not encouraging you to watch that fight again. That fight was boring. But if you can watch that fight again, if you can sit through it, a couple of times that Canelo cut off the ring, William Skull was piecing him up a little bit. Do I think William Skull did enough to secure the victory? No, not really. So I'm not mad at the result, but it is what it is. I watched the fight and William Skull, yeah. There's a reason why Canelo wasn't just jumping in there recklessly. I'll tell you that. You got to be honest. You feel me? My brother T.S. Bodega Ty in the building. What's good, folk? He said, turkey sparing shit low key should be used as fillers for time slots after stoppages on cards to help get more eyes on people too. Yeah, man. That's a good point. Bro, my round count, bro, my bad, chat. It's early in the morning, man. My round count keeps messing up. Keep sloughing on the round count. Ty says Speedy would be a good fight for Norman Jr. too but if it comes with one small risk, it could turn into a Plant Resendez situation. Hey, it does come with a risk. But hey, we want the fights to come with risk, right? That's how you get better, man. And not just for anybody, anybody doing anything, man. The greater the risk, the greater the reward. That's what they say, right? You got to be. Ooh, that was a nice exchange. Makito missed the first shot. Alim missed the next shot, but then Makito countered with a nice overhand. Stiff one too. Nice right hand from Makito. Oh, that was slick movement right there. Nice body shot with the right hand from Alim and a step back to evade the hook that was incoming from Makito. I think Rais is not doing bad, but I'm not sure. Like, I didn't give him that. I gave Makito that last round. I just don't know if Rais is doing enough. Hey Ty, I finally found somebody that was on my side. Shout out to Yes Indeed Boxing. Shout out to Shawa, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all was on my head top about Brian Norman and Devin Haney. Yeah, man. She didn't she didn't agree. Our scorecards aren't the same, but she agreed with me that Devin Haney was engaging a lot in the clinches. Y'all was on my head top, man. I'm gonna watch it again though. Like I said, I didn't finish it. Yes, indeed, Boxer says my foreign fighter videos get more views as well. Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing. Like I said, not complaining, just from what I observe. I think that not all of them though. Don't get me wrong. Like some of my domestic videos get good joints too, you know. But you know me, I don't really care. You know, I'm gonna keep my hustle up regardless. I'm gonna make videos on what I want to. You know, little weights, women's divisions, glamorous weights, whatever. But it just make you think. Like, you would think that being that we're American, the American videos would do a little better. But then again too, you could think that, you know, maybe that people that aren't American want to hear an American's take on their country's boxing landscape. So there's that too, you know what I'm saying? It goes both ways, but it just kind of makes you wonder a little bit. Just keep doing your thing regardless, you know. Keep staying true to yourself and making content that reflects your values and what you believe in, regardless of who's supporting or not supporting. Because that's not what you're doing it for. You're doing it to build and pursue your dream and make a difference. That's what keeps me going. And it's good to see too, because when you do make it, then you can remember, you know, the ones that are there for the love and the ones that are there for because they trying to take food off your plate. There's a lot of vultures out there now. There's a lot of vultures out there now. And they be dressing like eagles. I have it 2-2 right now, chat. What y'all got it? I gave that last round to Alim. I have it 2 rounds to 2. What y'all looking like? Why you laughing? Why you laughing, Shaw? What I said? What I say? They be vultures dressing like eagles. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? I be peeping they little ugly ass. They got a bald head. Don't make them a bald eagle. You know what I'm talking about? There's a difference. Bald eagle's head ain't bald. The vulture's head, though? The vulture's heads be bald. I like Makito's pressure. I like Rais's counter punching, but I oh, that was a nice left hook from Alim. I'm feeling like Alim, he might be treading in territory to where he's not being active enough for the judges. Because even though Nakano's not active either, but he's the one that's coming forward with he's the one that's appearing to be the aggressive one, the aggressor. So if both fighters aren't throwing much and one fighter's coming forward and the other one's going backwards, then what's it gonna look like? It's gonna look like the guy coming forward is the one dictating. The Migos out here, you feel me, Ty? Hey, Ty, I had to ask you a question too. I meant to DM you, but I forgot. I'll probably forget again. That was a close round. It could have went either way, but I'm giving it to Makito. Still a close fight though. I have it 3 rounds to 2 in favor of Makito. You think he's gonna get stopped? I think he's gonna go the distance. Tiger and Brian Norman would be a very good match. That'd be a very good match. I would lean towards Brian Norman, but Delonte Tiger Johnson is top rank as well, right? You think they'll make that matchup? I don't know. Tiger Johnson's top rank, right? I think so. I don't know if you think they'll let that happen? That'd be a good one. Oh, nice straight left hand snaps Alim's head back. Nice left hand to the sternum, pushing Alim back again. Rohan Polanco. You saying, ooh, Rohan Polanco versus Norman? I actually like Rohan Polanco versus Delonte Tiger Johnson, and then the winner gets Norman. I like that. But I wouldn't be mad at Polanco versus Norman as well. I would like to see maybe Norman versus Stanionis. Norman versus Stanionis. Tiger Johnson versus Polanco. And then the winners fight each other. Right, so Liam comes forward with a 1-2. Nakano retaliates with a left counter shot. Yeah, I know Polanco's been chirping. Nice straight right hand from Alim. What y'all think about Hitchens and Haney? You think that fight gets made? Oh, that was a nice slick little right hand from Alim. And the way to get out of there too. By the time Makito and Nakano tried to retaliate, Alim was already out of there. I like the counter shots by Alim that round. That's another swing round to me, but I'm gonna go with Alim on that one. You like Almantis Stanionis versus B Norm the Storm? Yeah, me too. Me too. I watched Two Last Names Boy versus Dev. Who was Two Last Names Boy? Shock Get no. Shock Gisha? Mario no. Mario Barros. Lewis Crocker. Oh, Lewis Crocker. Lewis Crocker's Two Last Name Boy. I'm assuming that's who it is. Is it Lewis Crocker? Crocker Lewis? Or somebody else? Nice counter left hand by Nakano. Oh, Richardson Hitchens. He definitely got two last names. That's a fact. Richardson Hitchens, yep. Oh, nice 1-2 from Alim. Yeah, Richardson Hitchens is definitely two last names for sure. That's why they be calling him Hitchinson so much, because they be calling him Richard Hitchinson. Because of that. They be getting confused. I understand that confusion. Because sometimes I'd be like, man, people disrespectful gotta learn their names. He's a champion now. You gotta learn his name. But I understand that one because he definitely has two last names. Richardson Hitchens. Look like it's supposed to be Richard Hitchinson. Man, the man Haitian though, you know. Richardson is, you know what I'm talking about. They gotta make a movie first. Boy, the economy getting rough, boy. I'll read this article. Ooh, nice left hook caught Raheem while he was moving. Alim. I'm reading the article about the guy who predicted the what bubble he predicted. He had some things to say about the AI bubble. He had some pretty accurate predictions about the .com bubble. This is a 12 rounder too, huh? It's a title eliminator. Oh, Richardson Hitchens, son of Richard. That's Richard's son. Who mama that is? Let's get it, man. Round number 8. It said, do tell. Oh, about that little bubble thing. He's just predicting you remember the meltdown and the unemployment went up in 2008 around that time. He's saying it's gonna be, he predicts it's gonna be worse than that as far as the unemployment rate going up and the wealth gap being increased. And hard times brewing. That's what he thinks. I have to read more about it and stuff, but a lot of these times, a lot of times, the economists, you know, sometimes they wrong, sometimes they right, but a lot of times they be pretty accurate. But man, I can't. But gotta have faith, man. Everything gonna be alright. Good Lord willing. But you gotta be, you know, it's good to prepare too, you know. Alim is doing good. You know, it's just, I don't know. This fight is tough to score for me. Right now I have it 1, 2, 3. I have it 4 rounds to 3 in favor of Nakano. Yeah, yes indeed. I can see it too, unfortunately. You're seeing it right now. Eight rounds of 12, chat. That was a nice left hook from Nakano. Didn't land flush, but that's what Nakano has to do. He has to force Alim into a fight. He's trying, but Alim has to keep, you know what I'm saying, pop shotting and picking his spots. He definitely doesn't want to engage in a firefight with Nakano. And Nakano doesn't want to get caught a step behind Alim, chasing him the whole time. Oh my goodness. Big right hand from Alim. That was a nice shot right there from Alim. Oh, I think that might have staggered Nakano a little bit. That was a flush shot. Oh, Alim letting them hands go now. Are you predict? I didn't make any predictions for this fight, so shout out to you. Predicted Nakano for a TKO in the 8th round. Okay. Oh, I think Alim won this round. That was a good round for Alim. He stepped his timing up with that one. So right now I have it even through 8. Wow. Ooh. I want some breakfast. Some breakfast to go crazy right now. Give me some good breakfast and go to sleep. Oh, you have a fight pool. That's dope. That's fire. That's dope. Biscuits and gravy, huh? That cheese omelet. I don't know, gosh dang cheese omelet. A cheese omelet. That said, oh, that ish is taxing every week, but the camaraderie is fun. Yeah. Yeah. I bet. That's dope. That's one thing I miss about because you know I don't watch football anymore, but that's one thing I miss about watching football was playing fantasy football with the homies. That's one thing I miss about that's probably the biggest thing I miss about not watching football. Which I could still play, but then, you know, if I play and I don't watch it, then that's kind of makes me severely handicapped, right? And it'll make me want to watch it, and then, you know what I'm saying? So I had to. Oh, nice shots from Alim. I had to stand my ground and stand on business. Oh, nice right hand from Nakano in the midst of getting a 2-punch combination from Alim as well. Pugilism. Said Debo Dev. I'll be dang. Good win. Shout out to Debo Dev, man. Oh my goodness. That was a slip. That was a slip. It's back with Ryan Barrios next. On the PD schedule will be forgiven if Ryan can beat Barrios. Rematch in due time. Facts. Everything you just said. It shouldn't be forgiven, but it will be. It's crazy that people are more reluctant to forgive Devin for being cheated than they are to overlook Ryan Garcia actually cheating. Ain't that crazy, bro? People are more reluctant to look past Devin being cheated, and they're more easily willing to overlook Ryan Garcia cheating. Times we live in, man. I ain't gonna say times we live in now like it's new. It ain't new. Shout out to my brother Tay. He said Alim got the same style as Norman, and y'all see how he use it. You know how the same style as Norman. Maybe opening the pool again early next year. I appreciate that, SDA. I might have to consider that. I appreciate it. Round 10, chat. It's almost over with. Chat, don't y'all like when y'all get Roku or Tubi pugilism? It's on Roku, Tubi. It's on Roku and Tubi. And I think you can find it on Amazon Prime as well. Which I have Amazon Prime. I don't know why I'm watching it on Roku. But I didn't see it on. I did look initially on Prime, but I guess it started late or something. So who do I have winning? I got TENSHIN winning. My brother Oscar Perez in the building. Big member in the building. One thing I like, chat, about waking up early, though, I remember I used to do this in college a lot. I go to the cafeteria, right? And I stay up all night. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homies playing Madden or 2K or something like that. Mostly Madden at the time. And then the cafeteria opens up at 6. Then we go to the cafeteria, get you some breakfast. And that when you go back to that'd be the best sleep. That'd be the best sleep. That'd be the best sleep, boy. Wake up early, get you some food, and then go take a nap. Man, that'd be the best. I'm talking about. That'd be the best. Ooh, nice left hand. Oh! I think Alim's winning this round again. Get you that Belgian waffle. Ooh. Boy, the memories, boy, the memories. Oh, Alim's turning up a little bit now. Yeah, I couldn't find it on Prime either. Yep. And then I couldn't, it wasn't on Roku initially either. And then I found it on Tubi, and then I went back to Roku because the Tubi was a little blurry. And so I went back to Roku and I saw it on Roku. That was a nice right hand. Yeah, that knockdown was nice. I actually looked down and only caught it on the replay. Took a while for us to get to this point, chat, but it looks like Alim is taking off now. Excuse me. Yeah, so when I first went to Roku, it wasn't on there. I was watching Michaela Mayer. Remember the little training camp behind the scenes experience that they showed with Michaela Mayer with her dogs and stuff while she was preparing for Mary Spencer? They had that on initially on Roku, on the Roku side, and then I couldn't find it on the Prime. And then I went to was it Tubi? And I found it on Tubi. You know, it was a little blurry, so I went back to, I was like, let me go check Roku, and then it was on in the 4th round of Masuda and I can't remember the Mexican brother he fought. Cloven was good. Oh, nice left hand right down the pipe from Nakano. Nakano might be taking his first L though, chat. Oscar said top rank on Tubi. Bob's wallet running thin. I'm talking about thin. Gloves up, guns down. All for penalizing drug cheats against other drug cheats. You see, Nakano's fighting with a stronger sense of urgency now and trying to walk Alim down. Yeah, me too. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, big right hand. Nakano tried to rub it, try Try to gosh dang shake it off, but boy, that was a mean right hand. Oh my goodness, at the end of the round. Alim landed a mean right hand. Wow. Call the final round. Let's get it. So Alim from the Midwest. Of course, we went and shot to our brother Tate. Tate, what y'all doing up so early anyway? Shout out to y'all, man. We boxing heads together, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Midwest doing good though, huh, Tay? Abdullah Mason too, huh? He from where he from? Cleveland? I know he's from Ohio. I don't know if he's from Cleveland in particular. I don't know if he's from Dayton, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. No, he is from Cleveland. I remember he came out to the MGK. He from the land, huh? Till I die. Till I die. Ooh. Speaking of left hand, that was a nice left hand from Nakano. We halfway through the 12th and final round. Alim has to keep doing what he's doing. Don't let Nakano walk him down and walk him into something big. Nice check left hook from Alim. Are you also from that area, Tay? Yeah. Shout out to Oscar. You say you seen Tim Bradley. No, I didn't see his apology. I don't know, man. I like Tim Bradley. I know it seems like I don't sometimes. Definitely one of my favorite fighters. I mean, not one of my favorite fighters. One of my favorite fights ever is actually Tim Bradley and Ruslan Provatnikov. But I like Tim Bradley, but I don't know. I don't want to sound like a hater, man. You can't give an opinion. Freak that. I ain't no hater. I'm just giving my opinion. You know, so sometimes to me, he oh yeah, they getting sloppy now. They tied. To me, Tim Bradley just, I don't know. To me, he seems too much of a character. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibes I get. Not saying that he doesn't have good takes. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the internet likes that. You know, so I get it. But it just seems like a character just being too outrageous. So like you said, you could pick Norman, of course, exactly like you said, yeah. But I do think that sometimes I think people get called a hater because for no reason, just because, you know what I'm saying, like some people call me the biggest Devin Haney fan, and then people also call me a Devin Haney hater because I picked Norman. So, you know, I think people you can't have your own mind. You got to think like everybody else, or you're a hater. Because I think a lot of people aren't accustomed to being able to provide analysis and making an honest pick without tearing down one of the fighters. I never tear down Haney. If anything, I big him up. You see what I'm saying? So, but I do think that Tim Bradley was doing a little bit too much in regards to saying that, you know, Haney didn't want the fight and all this other stuff. And I'm not sure that Haney wanted the fight, so I do agree with that in a sense. But I do think, like, sometimes Tim Bradley was trying to make it seem like Haney ain't have no choice. I don't believe that. I do think he probably could have turned it down, but I do think that maybe his deal for the amount of money with Turkey was dependent on him taking that fight or whatever. I'm not in the back rooms with these negotiations, but Turkey doesn't, I don't know, like, I think he won't go for some stuff, but he doesn't strike me as a guy that's like, oh, you don't want this one, bet, then I'm done with you. Like, he doesn't strike me like that. Because first of all, I don't think Cinnamon would go with somebody like that if Turkey was just, I mean, we see it all the time, right? It's like with Terrence Crawford, right? Terrence Crawford, remember Turkey wanted Virgil Ortiz and Terrence Crawford. He didn't stop working with Terrence Crawford because Terrence Crawford didn't fight Virgil Ortiz next. I'm not saying it was because of Terrence Crawford or it could have been because of Oscar too, but we see times where the fighter that works with Turkey doesn't exactly go in the direction that Turkey wants. He doesn't just cut him off like that all the time. And I'm not saying that Devin Haney is as beloved as Terrence Crawford is to Turkey or whatever, but I'm just giving you other examples of guys that are continuing to work with Turkey. Shout out to Reese Alim. He did win. Makito Nakano was no longer undefeated. It was a good fight though, valiant effort, but shout out to Reese Alim. He definitely fought a good fight. Ugh, Nakito ear swollen too, boy. But yeah, so I just felt like Tim Bradley was making it seem like, oh yeah, Devin Haney, he ain't had no choice. He had to take this fight. If not, then blah, 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 blah. Like, I understand Brian Norman Sr. saying that because, you know, they going back and forth with their banter, but I do think some of Tim Bradley's takes towards Devin could have been seen as hating, even though I don't always agree with somebody picking somebody else as necessarily hating, but I do think some of his takes were a little wild. But like I said too, you know, if they're gonna call you a hater anyway, you might as well go with the wild takes if you feel strongly about something. But nah, I didn't see his apology though. It came up on my feed. I know it was titled like I apologize to Haney fans or something like that. I did see that, but I never clicked on it. I didn't watch it. It did pop up on my feed. Yes, indeed. Boxer says he's a caricature. Milk Dud Bradley is an imitation of life. Yeah. Yeah. Talk about crazy stuff. You see the U.S. accidentally invading, man. What you mean accidentally? Nah, I didn't see that. When was this? How you accidentally invade? So what happened? Hey, you gotta tell me this. You gotta elaborate on this one. Yeah, you saw his ear, Tay? Yeah, his ear was nasty. But I'm trying my best not to order some breakfast, bro. I'm trying so hard right now. But this food looking good, chat. You hear me? This food looking good. You know your boy. Hey, I'm a fat boy at heart, man. I thank God for my my metabolism and my mom and my daddy, because, well, I'm telling you, bro, anytime my metabolism slow down, I'm out of there. You gonna find me on what's the thing called? 600-pound life. That's why I gotta get rich, chat. The way I eat, boy, I gotta get rich. Don't forget to smack that like button. If you're not a member, consider becoming a member. Starting at $3 a month, something slight. You feel what I'm saying? Starting at $3 a month, man, you get access to all these emotes. You could call in whenever you want, almost whenever we open up the phone lines, I should say. Not whenever you want, but yeah, man, you get access to the Discord 24/7, 365 to speak with other members and things like that. So there's a lot of perks of becoming a member, man. Become a member. Consider hitting the Cash App, which is right below. The super chats, all that good stuff, and bonbons, man. Bring you content on a daily, man. Daily boxing content from a fun, educated, involved, no nonsense type of fashion. What? Hold on now. What? Chad, did y'all see that? Oh, it's a new day in Japan. It is a new day in Japan. Bro, I don't think I've ever seen the ring girl smile in Japan. I just seen 3 of them. There's 4. Is there 4 in there? I saw 3 of them smile. Or it's 3. No, it is 4. 1 outside the camera. Smiling? Oh, it's a new day in Japan, chat. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen the ring girls in Japan smile, bro. Wow. Ray Celine got the juice. It is a new day, chat. He said, you know why they smiling. That's what I said. That's what I said. Ray Celine got the juice. I ain't never seen him smile, bro. Hey, yo. Ray Celine went in Japan with too much sauce. Bro, I thought I changed the channel. I thought I was watching something else. Ain't no way I just seen him smile. Oscar said, yeah, they smiling. Somebody died tonight. That's crazy. Nah, man, chill, bro. Bro, I don't think I've ever seen that. And I watched plenty of boxing. I done seen Inouye Inouye. I done seen Takuma Inouye. I done seen Koki Inouye. You know what I'm saying? I done seen, wow. Seiya Susumi, Junto Nakatani. You know? Yamanaka and all of them. I ain't never seen them smile. We very early, Albuga. My brother Albuga in the building. Big member in the building. We very early. Muy temprano. Supporters said they want a brother on their arm. It's crazy. Oscar said it happens where I'm from. So apparently where SpaceX facility is. Okay, SpaceX, yep. Punk ass Elon Musk. Officials crossed over into Mexico without noticing and started posting. Ah, okay. I thought you meant like an aggressive type of invasion. You talking about like, okay. After this point is restricted Department of Defense property. Yeah. I mean, it's still an invasion. You're right. I thought you meant like an aggressive maneuver. But yeah, man, come on, man. You know what this country built off of, man. You know, a lot of people discovering things that were already inhabited by other people. How you do that? I'm saying? It's like me going up to my neighbors, going in my neighbor's yard and saying I discovered their car in their driveway. How you do that? They don't call it stealing, they call it discovering. I ain't stealing your shirt. Hey, check this out, Oscar. Next time you see something that you want, that's somebody else's, you know, and you just take it, bro. I say you discovered it. You know, just say you discovered it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't stealing if you discovered it. You see a dog you like by your neighbor got a dog you like, just go take the dog, bro. And they get mad. They be like, oh, you stealing my dog. Nah, bro, I discovered it. You feel me? It's not about what you do, bro. It's how you present it. It's about your presentation, man. You know. JBC, Japan Boxing Commission. Hey, Tay, that's a fact, bro. I gotta slide out there to Japan, man. I love anime too. I go there. Hey, if I go to Japan, boy, I go crazy, bro. I'm gonna come back looking like Goku. Goku Black though. See what I did there? Oh man, Goku Black though. You feel me? Oh man, Tay feel me. Hmm. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. You know. Didn't the other guy too pass away too? Dang, the creator of Mario was recently passed away too. Rest in peace to him as well. Oh, also too, man. Speaking of that, before this next fight starts, man, rest in peace to Vanes Matarosen, man. 39 years old, I believe. 39 years old, man. God bless him, man. I think he, if I'm not mistaken, he lost a battle with cancer. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm so glad. Shout out to Tay, man. I don't know why going to Japan made me think of anime. That made me think of Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super, really, with Goku Black. Dragon Ball Super brought me to Akira Toriyama, passed away, rest in peace. It brought me to the creator of Mario, the Mario Brothers, who passed away, rest in peace. And it reminded me, Vanes Matarosen, man. Had a lot of good fights, bro. Passed away as well, man. I believe he was a snack fighter too, right? I think Vanes Matarosen was on. Anyway, snack endorsed fighter. Rest in peace, Victor Conti. But yeah, let's give a 10 count for Vanes Matarosen, man. Please join me and bow your heads. Give a 10 count for the, I believe he's Armenian. I think he's from Armenia. Armenian contender, Vanes Matarosen. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Rest in peace, Vanes Matarosen, man. It's tough. Cancer sucks, y'all. Cancer sucks. I believe it was cancer. My age, man. 39. I'm not 39 yet. Good Lord willing, I get there, but I'm close. I am close. Yep, passed away yesterday. That's my alarm, chat. I usually wake up at 6:30 in the morning while you're yawning. Wake up at 6:30. Read my little boxing content and stuff like that, and work out. I don't really wake up to work out, but I also do my little boxing research and reviews. Yo, just do what's good, brethren. My guy, he said, so if Nasukawa wins, is it an upset or nah? For me, it has to be right. I don't know if it's an upset. You're saying it has to be an upset. For you, it has to be right. I mean, Takuma Inoue is a former champion, so I'm not mad at anybody who thinks it's an upset. But does it have to be? I don't know, man. You know what's crazy? I didn't look at the odds, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tenshin's a favorite, Oscar. That's why I'm going with Tenshin to win. It should be an upset, right? With Takuma Inoue being a former champion, right? His last fight, I believe. I don't think Takuma has fought since he lost to Seiya Sutsumi. And I think that was his last fight when he lost his WBA Bantamweight title to Seiya Sutsumi. So I think you can consider it an upset because I think Tenshin Nasukawa only has like what, 7 fights, I think it just showed. But I don't know, man. This is a nice step up for Tenshin, I'd say that. I don't know if it's an upset though. I wouldn't be surprised if Tenshin's a favorite. I'm going with Tenshin. And but to be honest with you, the only reason why I'm going with Tenshin is just because I don't know if they would take this fight if they weren't really confident for some reason that they could beat him. So I think you might be right. It might have to be considered an upset. Seiya Sutsumi was an upset when he beat Takuma Inoue. I don't know if this would be considered an upset. Yeah, me too. I have Tenshin Nasukawa by unanimous decision as well. Excuse me. Hey, Oscar, at least it's a title fight and it's not involving Daigo Higa. Most of bantamweight fights of recent memory have all involved Daigo Higa. Daigo Higa get a title shot every time you turn around, boy. That was cool. The blue fireball and the red fireball look like Sonic and Knuckles. Zamrock said, woke up just in time for the main event. Takuma Inoue. Look at the Inoues, man. You got Takuma Inoue in the green in the front. Obviously, he's fighting. You got Shingo Inoue behind him. You got Naya Inoue behind him. You got Koki Inoue beside him. They got a fighting family now. I got to give it to them. I kind of agree with you, though, Oscar. Takuma Inoue should win. But I'm going with TENSHIN NASUKAWA. Like, if you think about it, man, it really should be an upset if TENSHIN NASUKAWA wins. So when you said it has to be an upset, right? You guys dang right. It might have to be, but for some reason, I just don't feel like TENSHIN NASUKAWA, they would give him this fight if they ain't see something, know something. Said Daigo Higa has fought for every title and every sanctioning body. But somehow people say smaller weight classes talent pool is deep, but it really ain't. It really ain't. Not at all. Oh, when in reality it ain't. Excuse me. Yeah, facts. That's why, you know, shout out to the smaller weights, but yeah, they get a lot of title opportunities. So when you say that this guy or this person fought so many champions, yeah, because even if you look at Oscar Collazo, right? Melvin, another guy who's a champion, he already beat, you know, so you don't see that. You see that sometimes, but you don't see that often at the higher weight divisions. So they have so many opportunities to get a title. Like even this fight right here, this guy's 7-0, TENSHIN NASUKAWA. This is for a title. This is for the WBC Bantamweight title, right? The vacant title that Junto Nakatani gave up, right? When he moved up to Super Bantamweight. This is for Junto Nakatani's vacant WBC title, so. And then guess what, Oscar? If I'm not mistaken, Takuma Inoue is coming off. I don't think he's fought since he lost to Seiya Susumi, right? So he's getting a title shot in another sanctioning body after losing his belt in another sanctioning body. So Takuma, to your point, Takuma Inoue is a former WBA champion. He lost it to the current WBA champion, Seiya Susumi. And in his very next fight, he's getting a title shot for the WBC belt. So yeah, when people talk all that stuff, oh yeah, this guy, this guy, he fought so many champions. Now Inoue fought so many champions. Kenshiro Teraji fought so many champions. Yeah, because everybody they fight is a champion. Every fight is a championship fight. Don't get me wrong. I love the smaller weights too, but you can't ignore that. They're not as deep as the bigger divisions. So naturally they're not going to get as much credit or respect for fighting X amount of champions, because I mean, even look at Wilibardo Garcia. No disrespect to Wilibardo Garcia, but that's who Bam Rodriguez has to go through to get undisputed. Wilibardo Garcia has like 6 losses. There's nothing wrong with having 6 losses and bouncing back, but he lost to guys like Paul Butler. He lost to Alexandro Santiago, a guy that Junta Nakatani stopped. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and Wilibardo Garcia is what? He's fighting Kenshiro Taraji, right? In December on the undercard of Naoya Inoue versus David Allen Picasso Romero. And guess what? That's for a title shot. It's for a title shot. Kenshiro Taraji's coming off of a loss against Ricardo Sandoval. He's moving up and immediately getting a title shot. So to ignore that title shots come more frequently and more often at lower weights is ignorant. So when people say like, "Oh yeah, man, these guys he beat 20 champions in a row," bitch, everybody's a champion, bro. I just gave you 2 guys that are getting back-to-back title shots after losing the title shot. Kenshiro Taraji he lost to Ricardo Sandoval, lost his belt, moved up, and he's immediately getting a title shot against Wilibardo Garcia for his next fight. Takuma Inoue, his last fight was against Seiya Susumi. He lost his WBA belt. He's getting another title shot for the WBC in his very next fight. Stop it, bro. Oh, you hear all these like I said, I mean, obviously we're up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 3:30 watching fights in Japan. So I love it. There's no question about that. I love it, and I respect all of them, you know what I'm saying? I think Takuma Inoue is a great fighter. I think Tenshin Nasukawa is on that trajectory to become a good fighter. Naoya Inoue is a beast, all this stuff. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that's just the truth. So when you try to make it seem like, oh, these guys are doing more because they're fighting more champions, no, that's not telling the whole story. You're just a groupie. You're a groupie for Japan, I guess. I don't know, or the smaller weights or whatever it is. You're just a groupie. You got to tell the whole story. Paul Butler, he lost to a basketball player. That's crazy. I ain't been to bed yet. Lord, oh no, gotta get your beauty rest. Shawa said, I don't need no beauty rest. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Shawa. Shout out to Yesterday Boxing. She got enough beauty rest to last a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down, queen. Do your thing, queen. Zamrock said, fair. I've never seen a grown man that weighs 115. It's crazy. Now they be doing their thing though, like Jesse Bam Rodriguez is a beast. Don't get me wrong, but we just saw Carlos Cuadras fight tonight. Carlos Cuadras is a legend out of Mexico. You know what I'm saying? But he just fought and got stopped by Suboy in his 3rd fight. Suboy was 2-0 his 3rd fight. Now he's 3-0. He was fighting a legend in Carlos Cuadras. But we give Bam Rodriguez credit for beating Carlos Cuadras. That's a good win on paper, but Carlos Cuadras is not the same. You got to be honest too and tell the full story. When Carlos Cuadras fought Bam, I think Carlos Cuadras had like 44 fights. Go look it up. So don't get me wrong, beating Juan Francisco Estrada, that's a good win. Carlos Cuadras, that's a good win. Wang Set, that's a good win. But none of those guys, when Bam fought him, none of them had under 40 fights. I think Carlos Cuadras had 44 fights when he fought Bam. I think El Gallo, Juan Francisco Estrada, I think he had like 47 fights when he fought Bam. And I think Wanget, Wikisai Wangset, I always mess up his name, Wanget, excuse me. I think he had like 50 fights when he fought Bam. And you know the little guys, they be going the distance. So having 40 fights, 50 fights, that's a lot of fights. Because, you know, that's a lot of mileage. Because they don't really, their fights go the distance a lot of times. So that's a whole lot of rounds, man. Yo, Tenshin Nasukawa funny, man. He always got an anime pose, bro. Oh. I like Tenshin Nasukawa, man. Maybe because I like anime, but he always got an anime pose, man. Look at that. Takuma Inoue, Koki Inoue, Naoya Inoue, Shingo Inoue. It's a family affair, chat. It's a family affair, chat. That is dope though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The brothers, the father, and even the cousin. All of them fighters. That's dope. Let's get it, man. Round number 1. Let's go. Y'all think it's going the distance or it's ending early? I think I'm going with Tenshin Nasukawa by UD, but I ain't gonna lie. Could Tenshin Nasukawa be the first person to stop Naoya Inoue? I mean, not Naoya Inoue, excuse me. Takuma Inoue, excuse me. Whoa. Not Naoya, not Naoya. Takuma Inoue coming out firing, measuring that distance with the jab. Sticking that left hand out there. Nasakawa seems a little bit more calm. Is he too calm? I don't know, man. You know, he's been in the ring with Floyd. Remember, this is Tenshin Nasukawa, had the exhibition with Floyd now. Remember, he's a former kickboxing champion as well, man. Muay Thai, kickboxing, one of them, or both of them. You see WBC president Mauricio Suleiman in the background. Glass. You consider him stopping? Hey, he might. Don't forget to smack that like button. He might stop him, or he might get stopped. Oh, man. I'm going with Tenshin, though. Nice right hand from Tenshin Nasukawa. Takuma Inoue seems a little bit, to me, seems a little sharper. But Tenshin Nasukawa seems a little bit more deliberate with his punches, you know? Like look at that 1-2 right there. Pushing Takuma Inoue back. Ugh. That left hand just landed. You see the little step he took? Put that leg up. Oh, nice straight right hand from Takuma Inoue. Tenshin Nasukawa put that leg up after he landed that one. Tenshin Nasukawa, he a character, bro. He's a character, dog. Like literally, I think he thinks he's a One Piece character or something like that. I ain't gonna lie, I like it though. I think it's funny. This man think he Gohan. This man thinks he big left hand. I think that hurt Takuma. Oh, he felt that. Oh, he on his bicycle. Bicycle. Look. Nasukawa jumped up. This man jumped up and did the Macarena back to the corner, bro. Hey, this man funny, dog. I like Tenshin, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Even whether he wins or loses, bro, I'm definitely rooting for Tenshin, man. I like his energy, man. He's standing up in the corner too. He ain't sitting down. He said, "Nah, let me at him again." That's a TENSHIN Nasukawa round. This man jumped up, and then everybody get your roll on. Hey yo, he hit him with the big timers. Nah, bro. Hit him with the Dante Culpepper. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. Oh man, that's funny, bro. Nah, bro, that's funny. Hey, yes indeed. I think he thinks he's Gohan, man. He about to do a Masenko. He about to hit him with the old Masenko high. All right, man. That's dope, though. That's dope. Made me want to get out there and start fighting again and training. Hey, yo. Oh! Boy? Okay, now, you know what I say, chat. Even those slips and those falls take a little something out of you. I feel like you go down on the canvas, even if it's a slip. That means you getting accustomed to being down there. I don't even want to go down there as a slip. Nothing. I don't want to slip down there, get knocked down there, nothing. Push down there. Oh my goodness, that counter right hand. That counter right hand from TENSHIN, bro. Sometimes I be like, I be goofy, chat. But I be thinking like, nah, anyway, be back there like, gosh dang it, Takuma, tighten up. Especially with Takuma, because you know Takuma has what, 2 losses, right? He lost to Ubali and Sasumi. When he lost to Sasumi, man, now anyway, probably like, gosh dang it, man. You making me look bad, man. Tighten up, Takuma. I'm gonna put you on punishment. Hey, he's slick now. He's slick now. Hey, he better keep his hands up. That exchange right there. Hey, Takuma just missed with that counter right hand. Like a little counter right uppercut. Ooh, that was a nice counter left from TENSHIN Nasukawa. Yeah, bro, TENSHIN something else, says Oscar. That's a fact. Oh! A jab into the left hand, snapping Takuma Inoue's head back. Oh, now TENSHIN Nasukawa looking comfortable, man. He looking comfortable, man. Keep them hands low. You better keep them hands up, but he comfortable right now. I ain't gonna lie, Shower. Yeah, this man, I really do think he thinks he's Gohan, man. Look at he put his left hand and pointed to the ref and hit him with the right hand. Nah, bro. Nah, somebody got to go check TENSHIN, bro. Nah, Takuma got to tag in. He got to tag in Inouye anyway, bro. He got to tag in Inouye, bro. This too much for Takuma, man. Nah, he got to tag in. He got to tag in Inouye, bro. Ain't no way he just hit him with the head. He hit him with the head fake. Oh, man. You know, y'all remember when Gohan was cocky? I don't know if y'all watch Dragon Ball Z. I know some of y'all do. But y'all remember when Gohan was acting cocky against Cell? That's what I think TENSHIN remind me of, bro. He remind me of like when Gohan was Super Saiyan 2 and he was starting to get cocky and playing around with Cell. Mess around and got everybody killed because you want to play around. You better go destroy Cell and keep it pushing. Now your arm broke. But yeah, he remind me of Gohan when he started getting cocky. Oh man, it's funny, bro. Oh, okay. Takuma turned it up now. He trying to turn up the intensity. There he go, landing some good shots of his own. I don't think Tenshin Nasukawa threw a punch yet. Oh, there you go. He just missed that punch on the counter. Takuma Inoue stepping up the intensity now, man. Stepping on the gas, fighting with a sense of urgency. His daddy told him something. He said, son, gosh dang it, son. You making us look bad, man. You shaming us all. Lock in. I'm gonna put you on restriction. You keep getting your butt whooped like this. No Mushu tonight. Yeah, none of that good stuff. No sake, no nothing. You better lock in. Yeah, so I ain't like how you ate up number 18 like that. That was disturbing when I was younger. Oscar said that Sasumi loss looked terrible after Naya told Junto, you can't beat my brother. Then got hustled by Susumi. Yep. And Junto beat Nishida. Yeah, man. I was hoping Takuma and Junto Nakatani would have got to fight, man. That would have been perfect for unification, man. But Takuma anyway messed it up. Because imagine, Oscar, we could have got the arc that I said, right? The little anime-esque arc that I proposed, man. If Takuma wouldn't have lost to Sasumi, we could have had Nakatani versus Takuma Inoue. Takuma could have got him up out of there. And then now the fight between Nakatani and Inouye and Naoya that we anticipate to happen shortly, good Lord willing, as long as we live to see it, and as long as they both handle their business against Sebastian Hernandez and David Allen Picasso Romero for Nakatani and Inouye respectively, we could potentially have that little revenge arc where Naoya wants to come back down to avenge his brother's loss to Nakatani. But all that was messed up when Takuma lost to Sasumi, man. Dang it. That'd have been like a movie. Oh, nice body shot from Nasakawa. Nice body shot from Nasakawa. Jab to a body shot again. Nasakawa is a southpaw. Oh, he just threw a wild uppercut. That was like from Jin from Tekken, bro. He threw that uppercut like Jin from Tekken. And I ain't gonna lie though, I like Tenshin Nasukawa. I feel like he be trying video game stuff. Like he be doing stuff you see it. I feel like he a type of person. He sees something on like an anime or a video game like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Tekken, and he be like, I'm gonna try that in a fight. Like, what was that uppercut he just threw, bro? I'll tell you, if he would have landed that uppercut, though, that would have been all she wrote. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I got Nasakawa, man. I got Nasakawa 3 rounds to none. You don't like Frieza? I like Frieza. I don't like Frieza anymore because I feel like they're overusing him. But that Frieza arc, oh man, I liked him because he was a good, like, he was a good villain. I couldn't wait for him to get smoked on, but oh, that was a nice right hand for Takuma in the way. He doubled up with another straight right hand again. But I did like him though, as like I just liked his. He was easy to hate, you know what I'm saying? Cell was okay. The Cell games was dope. I did like the Cell games. I like Frieza more than Cell though. But I just feel like they need to let Frieza go. Like they still got Frieza popping up, golden Frieza. Then they got Frieza, like they got black Frieza. Like relax, man. Let Frieza go, man. Move on to another villain now. But I like the Frieza arc and stuff, so I like Frieza. Ray Frieza chopped up Piccolo too. Oh man, Was that the third form? Because Piccolo was giving them the business. And then Frieza went and transformed to that third form. That third form was ugly too, boy. That was an ugly form. So it was disgusting. Got Smoochie in the building. What's good, Smoochie? You can find it on Roku or Tubi. And apparently Amazon Prime. I couldn't find it on Prime though. But it's definitely on Roku and Tubi. I didn't like one of his transitions. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the third one, right? Yeah, that third one was, ugh. Come on, Tension. Nice right hand from Tension again. You know what's so funny? Takuma is like puzzling to me because to me, Takuma is a good fighter. He's slick too. Like he has, you know, if you watch him fight, he's pretty slick, but he just something he just, you know, when you just ain't got it. It's just something he doesn't have. But he's a good fighter, man. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. Nice body shot from TENSHIN NASUKAWA. Oh, that was a nice counter left hand over the top from Takuma Inoue as TENSHIN was trying to come forward. I think that Takuma Inoue is just like can't get right. You got it, bro. He a good fighter, slick, got some pop. And I'm saying lately because he was a champion, so he can get right. Let's be fair too. I gave him that. That was a better round for Takuma. Did he do enough to win though? I don't know if he did enough to win. I think so. I feel comfortable giving him that round. It was close though. But yeah, he just seems like he has he's a good, well-rounded fighter. It just seems like he just missing something. Excuse me. My favorite characters in Dragon Ball are Goku and Vegeta, though. I know that sounds like so cliche, but I rock with Goku and Vegeta, man. And one man. Well, that was a nice counter shot from Takuma, man. Takuma seems like he's getting a little bit more he's timing TENSHIN NASUKAWA a little bit better. Making him a little bit more uncomfortable. He missing that sauce pack. That's what he missing. Yeah, he missing that sauce, huh? Might be. I put a little something extra in that cocktail sauce. All jokes aside, though, I am patiently waiting for this Conor Ben. I want to hear about these tests that come back from Conor Ben. Huh. I am thinking about dropping a video, though, on Subra Matias. I've been seeing a little bit of updates in regards to the quantitative measurement. Oh, nice right hand from Takuma Inoue. He's timing TENSHIN now. I'm hearing about some we have some numbers, some metrics. I'm hearing this 0.085 nanograms per milliliter. Unlike Ryan Garcia, where they call it a trace amount, I'm hearing that it was actually a trace amount. But if it was detected, then that, you know, we'll see. We'll see if it falls below the threshold. Oh, that was a hip toss. No, I didn't hear anything. No, I haven't heard it. I'm saying I'm just waiting to hear, you know, because sometimes we hear about the test like a week after the fight or something. I'm just waiting to see if I hear anything. I have not heard anything. I'm just saying I'm waiting to see if we do hear something. He missing that double stacking of the gloves is crazy. Y'all crazy, man. Oh. 1-1-2 from TENSHIN NASUKAWA. Oh, you like Goku and Piccolo? My one of my closest homeboys growing up, Filipino cat. His favorite character is Piccolo. Piccolo got that major power up with that orange Piccolo transformation. Oh, that's a close round right there, but I'm going with Takuma. I'm going with Takuma on that one. Because he was eating eggs again, right? Right. So I'm just waiting to see. I'm just waiting to see. I think he was clean. I hope he was. But we gotta see. And it might sound messed up, but I think these things should follow you for the duration of your career. Like just to make sure it's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with people being suspicious. Not saying that we have to accuse them of it. Just want to be careful. Nice. 1-1-2 coming up from TENSHIN again. Oh, a nice overhand right for Takuma, just missed, and TENSHIN Nasukawa countered. And TENSHIN tried to counter that counter, but he just missed. I mean, Takuma. I think right now, TENSHIN is allowing Takuma to get off first, and that's where he's kind of letting Takuma gain ground. Inouye is getting off first and kind of dictating the pace in which they exchange. Nice pop shots from Takuma Inouye. Nice jab from Takuma. Jab from TENSHIN was countered with a jab over the top from Takuma Inouye, similar to what Spence was happening in Spence and Crawford. Crawford was timing Spence's jab and countering over the top. My husband likes Vegeta and Broly. Yeah, Broly. I can't stand Broly. Kakaroto. Shut your behind up, Broly. Say something else. Kakaroto. Nice jab for TENSHIN. Majin Buu. I did not like Buu. I like the arc. Don't get me wrong. I didn't like Buu. Bibbidi bobbidi Boo. I didn't like Boo because he just felt, I don't know. I like when the villains kind of have a story with him. Boo was just a magical being that was summoned. I ain't like that. Nice uppercut from Takuma Inouye. But he was interesting though. I did like when he absorbed Mr. Gohan. Some of them fights were good. Was he Super Boo when he absorbed Gohan? Man, I got Inouye winning that as well, chat. I have it a draw now, chat. I gave the first 3 to Takuma. Sorry, I gave the first 3 to Tenshin, and I gave the last 3 to Takuma. Have it a draw through 6. Tenshin better sit his behind down in that corner. Yeah, see, that's a problem when you stand up, because now you have to keep it up. Pause. Yeah, we're gonna pause that. Once you get it up, you got to keep it up. You know what I'm talking about?
What do you mean by that?
Nah, but for real, once you stand up in the corner, now you gotta maintain it. That's why you should sit your behind down. Out here thinking you be hop. Hop your ass on that stool. Let's get it. Round number 7. I know Naya in the back, like that's right. You see him. Facts. I like Gohan until Buu Saga where they just castrate him. I feel that, Oscar. Yeah, but Gohan got to get cat. You know what I'm saying? Gohan don't put in the work like Goku and Vegeta, man. You know what I'm saying? Gohan strong just cuz. No disrespect to Gohan, but Gohan remind me of a little privileged, affluent kid. You know what I'm saying? He's strong just cuz. You know, people just rich just cuz. He don't put in no work, man. Gohan pop up and just get a free power up. Goku and Vegeta be training. Goku and Vegeta training right now. You feel me? They training right now. They always training. Gohan chilling. Then he just get a free power up. Nah, man. At least Goku and Vegeta's power ups are justified. We know they've been working. Oh, nice counter right hand. Oh, another right hand landed by Takuma Inoue. So I need the over 10.5, says Smith and Wesson. Hey, Smoochie. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Boo's laugh was crazy, man. And Kid Boo was diabolic. Chad, this is a good fight. Very back and forth. I think Tenshin's going to drop him. I don't know when. I feel like Tenshin going to drop him this round. What y'all think, chat? I think Tenshin going to drop Takuma Inoue this round. He just pushed Takuma in the face. Takuma look like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Takuma look fed up. Come on, bro. Tenshin gonna drop on the straight straight left hand. Bow. He gonna catch Takuma. Being a little too aggressive. Oh, nice left to the body from Tenshin Nasukawa. 5 seconds left. Up, I was wrong. I do think that was a Tenshin Nasukawa round, though. He needed that round. I need it in my life. Yeah, I think it's UD. I still think it's gonna be UD, but I was hoping he was gonna drop him. I think it's gonna be a UD though. Takuma Inoue is letting his hands go, though, throwing combinations. Nice. Tenshin is definitely working that body when he can. That's always a good sign. Invest in that basement. Him downstairs. Okay, counter 2. Straight left hand from Tenshin Nasukawa. I just think he gonna drop him with that left hand, chat. Watch. He gonna catch Takuma anyway. Mid combination. Pow! They gonna hit like a shotgun. Just like Bernie Mac. Rest in peace, Burn. Rest in peace, Mr. Mac. Oh, a little connection with the shoulder there. Oh, that was a push. That was a push. Oh, Shakuma. What do they call it? What they call it? What's that face? They call it a standing bitch face. That's Takuma be having that, bro. Takuma be looking like, bruh. Oh, resting bitch face, or that's what they call it. Whatever they call it. Takuma got that face. He gonna get dropped by an anime punch, bro. Dragon punch. Takuma Tenshin Nasukawa go do the dragon punch from Dragon Ball Z. Nice counter left hand from Tenshin Nasukawa. $20 seconds left in the 8th round. Nice left from Tenshin and a counter and a retaliatory right hand from Takuma Inoue. Yeah, that's it right there. Rest in bitch face. Takuma got that. I'm going with Nasakawa that round. I think he could have went either way. I want to be mad at someone giving that to Takuma, but I'll be giving that to Inouye. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if anybody gave it to Takuma in a way, but I'm giving that to Nasakawa. You got a 4-4? I got it 1, 2, 3. I got it 5-3. Double jab with a left hand to the body from Tenshin. Little three shot combination. Takuma anyway getting a little active though. Straight right hand into a left foot. Oh, hold on now. What y'all doing? Looking like y'all he took him down. Like Chris Brown. I'ma take it down. What they was doing. Nice. 1-2 mostly landed on the gloves of Tenshin coming from Takuma. Oh. You see this? You see the shots from Takuma in a way? I'm telling you, man, Takuma in a way is a slick fighter, man. He's a good fighter, man. It's just something about it. I have it 5-3 Nasakawa as well, Oscar. think this is a Takuma round so far, though. For me. Oh. Nice left hook to the body. That was a slick left hook to the body for Takuma Inoue. Nice 1-2. Excuse me. Hmm. Ooh, that was a nice jab, sick move from Takuma Inoue. Your boy getting sleepy. I got that 10-9 for that was a close round again, but I'm going with Inouye. Shit, I'm behind. I don't know why I'm always behind, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why. It says I'm live, so I don't know. What am I watching on? I'm watching on Roku. Yeah, I'm watching it on Tubi. No, I'm watching on Roku. Yeah, I don't know why I'm behind. That's crazy. Round number 10. Let's get it. Oh, you on Tubi? Maybe Roku. Maybe Tubi's ahead of Roku. I don't know. Tenshin's coach did the rolly. Yak, yak. Yak, yak. Yak, yak. I don't know why Rolly does that, man. That's funny, though. Tenshin keeps getting hit with that lead hook. Hey. Ooh, nice straight right hand from Inouye. Oh. They both landed a decent shot right there on that exchange. Young, though. Tenshin Nasukawa, man, he keeps his hand a little bit too low. Nice 3-punch combination for Takuma Inoue. Tenshin Nasukawa just threw a little flurry. Didn't land not a tang. I'm talking about not a tang. Ooh. Nice right hand from Inouye as Tenshin Nasukawa tried to hop in with a little right uppercut. Got caught himself. 1-2 down the pipe from Tenshin, but it was blocked. Mostly gloves from the high guard of Takuma Inoue. Nice body shot from Tenshin Nasukawa. I like that little 3-punch combination. Body head from Takuma. Little head, body head. Nice counter left hand from Tenshin. Oh. There go them wild shots. There go them dragon punches. For Tenshin Nasukawa. There go them dragon punches. Good round from both. I'm giving that one attention, man. I got 6 rounds to 4. Nasakawa. Ouch. Bro, I be outside, bro. Them bugs be tearing me up. Little mosquitoes. Say Inouye won that round? Nah, I got Nasakawa that round. Bro, I want some breakfast food, bro. I'm trying to fight it. Let's get it, man. Round 11. Anybody excited for that Avatar movie? I'll tell you, I'm not. I thought the second one was trash. I like the first one though. I don't even think I'm. Oh, nice uppercuts from Takuma Inoue. Oh, another right uppercut for Takuma Inoue. I thought that second one was trash. Oh, Takuma getting comfortable, man. Anytime somebody throws a uppercuts in succession, they getting comfortable. They getting comfortable. Double jab from bro, Takuma Inoue just jabbed Tenshin Nasukawa in the head top. And Tenshin said, come on, hit me again. And Takuma proceeded to hit him again. Yo, nah, Tenshin funny, man. Tenshin Nasukawa was hilarious, dog. Smoochie said, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not either. It's called like Fire and Ash or something. I just saw a little advertisement. That's why I asked. We're halfway through the 11th round. I have Inouye up right now. Still have a lot of time left in this 11th round, though. A little bit over halfway. Nice 1-2 from Tenshin. Powerful left hand pushes Takuma Inoue back, but lands on Takuma Inoue's guard, so. Nice right uppercut from Takuma Inoue. Didn't land too flush, but it was definitely nice. Oh, he just matadored him too. Looks like Tenshin might be getting a little frustrated, chat. Bro, why Takuma Inoue fall back like that after Tenshin pushed him? Yeah, to me, this is an Inouye round. For sure. Chat, this might end up as a draw, man. I gave that round to Takuma. I got it 6 rounds to 5. Nasakawa. So if Inouye wins this 12th and final round, it's a draw for me. Yeah, Tension looked tired because he need to sit his behind down. If we are honest, only good avatar is the last airbender, says Oscar. 6'5" Inouye. I'm not mad at that. I have it the opposite. I have a 6'5" Tension. Let's get it, man. 12th and final round. Let's go. It's going down. WBC Bantamweight bout 118. Tenshin Nasukawa versus Takuma Inoue. This is a vacant WBC belt that was left vacant due to Junto Nakatani's departure from 118 and his upcoming imminent arrival at 122 Super Bantamweight. So the winner of this fight could send Junto. Oh, nice left hook from Takuma Inoue. The winner of this fight could send Junto Nakatani a thank you letter for making this belt available. Nice. Ooh, nice 3-punch combination. 2 to the body, then a right hand to the head from Tenshin Nasukawa. If Tenshin Nasukawa could drop him, he'll solidify a nice left hand to the body. If Takuma Inoue could drop Tenshin, he'll solidify his victory for me. He would actually win by 1 point. Well, if Tenshin Nasukawa could drop him, he would just super secure the victory. Oh, you see Tenshin Nasukawa with the head movement? Okay, you see him. Takuma Inoue with the double jab. Okay. Takuma Inoue said, come on, man. I'm in the corner, man. Come on. Come on. Shimon Lee, Shimon. I'm in the corner. Come get some. Well, that was a nice 1-2. Only the 2 landed from Tenshin. 50 seconds left in the 12th and final round. Ooh, that was a nice right hook for Takuma Inoue as Tenshin Nasukawa was trying to throw a flurry. Takuma Inoue caught him right in between shots. There go that dragon punch from Tenshin. This is a close round, man, but I'm leaning towards Takuma right now. Nice right hand from Takuma Inoue. Right hand to a left hand. Another jab to end it. Jab him for his troubles. Nice right hand to the body from Takuma Inoue. 5 seconds left in the 10th, the 12th and final round. Ooh, nice counter left straight from Takuma Inoue. Hey, man, Takuma Inoue. He won that last round for me. I scored it 6 rounds to 6, chat. 114 draw. They gotta run it back. They gotta run it back, chat. For me, on my card. Oscar says 6-6 for you as well. Zamrock says Takuma won in his opinion. Not mad at that. Not mad at the draw. Grandy says Inoue won that fight to him as well. He said clear Inoue. Well, there was nothing clear about this fight. Was nothing clear about this fight. If you, I think that the widest this scorecard could be is like 7-5. But we'll see. Clear is crazy. 9-3. Oh my gosh. 9-3 for who? Boxer Wiz? Nah, y'all trolling. Y'all trolling, bro. Y'all trolling, bro. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I guess I've been tripping lately. I don't know. 9-3 is wild. 8-4 or 7-5 Inoue. I wouldn't be mad at 8-4, but well, yeah, I would actually. I think anything more than 7-5 either way is kind of crazy. in my opinion. Boxing Wizards trolling. 9-3? Nah, bro. 9-3 for who? 9-3 for Nasakawa is crazy. 9-3 for Inouye is crazy. But maybe I'm tripping though. I don't know. Shout out to my brother Boxing Talk Up North, man, renewing that membership. Shout out to my brother Ryan Fraser, Boxing Talk Up North, renewing that membership for another 30 days. Says I'm not going nowhere.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother Boxing Talk Up North, man. I appreciate you, bro. Salute. Dot putting in the work this morning. You know my thing always. Shout out to Yes Indeed Boxing. Shawa Lala says she's going good night or good morning. Both of you to you. I wish you both. Shout out to you, Shawa. Takuma Inoue won. Tenshin Nasukawa is no longer undefeated, man. No longer undefeated. Shout to, hey, that was a great fight. Shout out to both of them. Them ring girls look like bots. they be looking like bots, bro. At least they smiling this time. Well, they're not really smiling right now. They were smiling when Raisa Alim was in there. What was the scorecards? Shout out to Tenshin Nasukawa, man. No shame in that, man. That was a very good fight. WBC title holder Takuma Inoue. Tenshin had a good start, but Inoue used his champion level experience. Yeah, he definitely is more experienced. He got smoked, bro. Roll the ball. He did not get smoked, bro. what was the scorecards? Shout out to Takuma Inoue, man. Back at the WBC belt. Let's get right, man. I ain't even see the belt. Yeah, man. Hey, bro. Hey, Ryan, bro. That's who Bam got to have to beat on next year, bro. Takuma Inoue dropped the ball, man. It was supposed to be Junto Nakatani was supposed to fight Takuma Inoue for a unification, but he messed around. Takuma Inoue messed around and lost to Seiya Susumi, man. He messed around and lost to Seiya Susumi, man. Shout out to Seiya Susumi, good fighter, but I wanted Nakatani to beat Takuma Inoue for unification, then go and fight Naoya Inoue. That'd have been dope, man. Junto would have knocked off both the Inoue brothers. 8-4. One judge said 9-3. Oh, well, maybe I'm tripping then. If that's the case, then I guess what am I watching? So 8-4, 8-4, 9-3. So 116, 114, 116, 114, and 117, 112. Okay. Wait. Yeah. 116, 114, 116, 114. Well, I'm tired, boy. That was not the right scorecard, was it? 116, 112. Excuse me. I don't know why I said 116, 114. I'm going to say 116, 112. 116, 112, 116, 112, and 117, 111. I don't know what the heck I was talking about. Shout out to Takuma Inoue, man. Ringer on the right looks like she want to, bro. They always be looking like they want to cry, man. Out of the current 112 landscape, Ryusuke Nishida the only one that gives Bam problems, but he ain't a champ at the moment. Yeah, I think 118. Like I said, I don't want to look too far ahead because I don't want to disrespect Wilibardo Garcia. And Kenshiro Taraji, right? Bam would have to ultimately fight the winner of those. But I think Bam beats both of them. I think Kenshiro Taraji will beat Wilibardo Garcia in December. And I think Bam was gonna smoke Kenshiro. So yeah, I don't really see Bam struggling until Bantamweight 118. If he struggles there. I think Bam and Seiya Susumi would be a good fight. I just hope Bam and Nonito Donaire don't fight. Because Nonito Donaire's at 118. I don't want to see that. I agree, Tay. Naoya Inoue fights at the bigger weight class. Naoya fights at 122. Yeah, the 8-4 Inoue. Oh, I thought you had the 7-5. Shout out to Rais Alim. He beat the undefeated Nikito. Good fights, man. Good fights. Good fights tonight. I can't complain. I enjoyed the fights. Man. Takuma Inoue's back at shape. Oh, that belt is now. I see the belt now. That belt is fire. Yeah, Takuma Inoue's at bantamweight. Now he's at super bantamweight. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and call it, man. Appreciate y'all rocking as always. Don't forget to smack that like button if you haven't done so already. And yeah, man, we have Takuma Inoue back in championship territory, man. You know, he lost his WBA belt his last fight to Seiya Susumi, and he reclaimed the gold for the vacant WBC title that Junto Nakatani left wide open when he went to 122 super bantamweight. So I'll catch you on the flip side, man. Y'all be easy. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to smack that like button. But most importantly, remember with God, we can do anything. Without God, we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace. Catch you on the flip side. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.